Hello, everybody. Hey, why did the fancy transition not show up? What's going on with this? It's the second stream in a row. It hasn't done our fancy transition. There we go. Fancy transitions. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I hope you are all doing well. Thank you very much for joining me today on this Thursday afternoon. Something completely different. I already had a stream up. I decided to change it. FlightFactor has reached out. They have given me the 767-400. So here we are, back in X-Plane. This wasn't the plan, but hey, sometimes you got to roll with the punches. Welcome aboard, everybody. X11 Simulations, good to see you. Jackson Burr, welcome. Snowball 501, good to see you. Flight Sim Life, welcome back. Kane Arthur, good to see you. Conrad, welcome back. Steen Lunder, good to see you. Max Medcraft, welcome back. Braylon, good to see you. Fung Duck Thang, good to see you, my friend. Hope all is well. Quick Match, good to see you. Unrealistically Stupid, welcome back. Steve Ario, good to see you. Steph Grunwald, welcome. Nolan Irwin, good to see you. Domus or Bonus, good to see you. Rachel Mitchell, good to see you. Sky Pilots YouTube, thanks very much, Sky Pilot. Appreciate you being here. Welcome aboard. Hope all is well. Flying FS, good to see you. Philip Robinson, good to see you. Stephen C, good to see you. Elliot Greenman, welcome back. Max Martinez, good to see you. Marcin K77, good to see you. Kept Quiet, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Zeus, welcome back. Captain Germany, good to see you. Atto, welcome aboard, man. Hope all is well. UK Capt, good to see you. Joshua, welcome. We've got Swedish Fish coming in for 5 months. Thanks so much, Swedish Fish. Let's try that again. Swedish Fish. My goodness, tongue twisters this morning. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for the 5 months. You must have changed your name because I would have recognized that name before. Maybe not. Maybe only come every couple months, but I don't know. RFS Global Pilot, good to see you. Welcome aboard. Rob F73, good to see you. Jarvis Christensen, good to see you. Jordan Lewis, welcome. Julian Mickelson, good to see you. Boarding Passengers, good to see you. Xander Aviation, welcome. Hope all is well. CWA 45, good to see you. Air Marshal 5, welcome. Calvin Dagu, good to see you. Mitchell Taylor, welcome. Visheth Lang, good to see you. Sea-Dog, welcome. Papa Justify, welcome. Hello, everybody. Thank you all very much. If I missed your name, my apologies. I will do my best to try and get it in chat as we continue the stream. Welcome, everybody. I hope you guys are all doing well. Today's going to be a fun day, I think. Knock on wood, we're not going to have any issues. This is the FlightFactor 767-400 beta. We'll get into this as we continue to fly. I have a few questions for FlightFactor. I'm not quite sure I understand the whole process behind this 767-400. One, I don't know why it's released in a beta. It's X-Plane 11. There should be absolutely no rush to get any airplane to the market. That's my number one question. I'm not quite sure why we're getting a beta version. I feel like we're getting a beta version because a lot of what they wanted to implement is incomplete. Therefore, they're calling it a beta so that we can't get upset or we can't get mad and that they're going to add functionality for certain things later on. Anyways, that's the big question. I'm not quite sure why it's a beta. It's X-Plane 11. We have absolutely no rush to get any of the airplanes out. But that will be, we can talk about that en route. The other big thing here is $30. I don't know if I can get on board with a $30 add-on, a $30 price increase, if you will, for this aircraft. Me personally, I don't think it's worth $30. I don't think it's worth 30 USD. That's me. I'm going to let you guys make that opinion for yourselves. I'm just speaking off the top of my head right now from what I've seen so far. Mitchell Taylor, thank you very much, man. 4 months. Is looking forward to the stream. Thank you very much, Mitchell. I appreciate you. But nonetheless, you are the consumers. You guys get to watch and you guys get to see if you want to spend your money on something like this. So, regardless, I'm excited to fly it. I'm excited to showcase it for you guys. I did one practice flight last night. I went from Salt Lake City to Denver, nice little 400 nautical mile flight. Everything performed as expected. It is a 767. There's not a lot of changed. We've got, lots and lots of hours in the 767 in X-Plane. So not really much has changed. You will see that it obviously has a different cockpit and stuff like that. But yeah. So without further ado, friends, let's jump inside the cockpit. Feet 2A, good to see you, my friend.
Captain and
Hello.
Passengers. Please do not bogart the airplane Wi-Fi. I'm supposed to be attending a WebEx meeting a little late. Yes, I'll blur the camera background,
yes.
so feel free to carry on with cabin shenanigans as normal.
They
no
won't know.
All.
They won't know. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for the support. Really do appreciate you, dude. Thank you, man. I really do appreciate that. This probably is going to determine the 777 V2 will also kind of turn out. So not too high of expectations for both planes. I mean, here's the thing, and I can't stress this enough. This is very much like an X-plane release, right? I don't necessarily think you would see this type of dev behavior in another sim that we also use. I don't know. Like I said, there's two major questions for me that I have. Maybe FlightFactor will answer them, maybe not. Again, I was sent this airplane, but I was also very adamant that I would be speaking the truth and I would be speaking my mind about it. FlightFactor is not going to, quote unquote, buy my buy what I'm going to say about this airplane just because they sent me a free version. You guys know that by now. I've been doing this long enough and I have some integrity in this flight sim industry, in this flight sim world, that I'm going to speak my mind and I'm going to be honest about it. I feel like I represent the average everyday X-plane user or flight sim user. The shit's expensive, flight simming is expensive, and where you can save some dollars on every corner, it's important. I feel like it's really important to do that. So justifying a $30 add-on for a single airplane, it's going to be tough. But then again, I'm just going to give you my opinion. You guys get to have your opinion as well. That's the beauty of these live streams, right? I really thought about this, guys, long and hard. They sent me the aircraft and I wasn't going to fly it. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I loaded in, I kind of looked at the airplane, I watched a couple other streams, I saw what everybody else was doing, and I wasn't going to fly it. It wasn't something that I felt was up to my standard to showcase to you guys. But the more and more I thought about it, the more and more I said, okay, well, you know what? It is FlightFactor. They are one of the big developers in X-Plane, whether you like that or not. They will be leading the pack as far as X-Plane 12 aircraft come. We've got a 787 and a 777 coming from them for X-Plane 12. All of their aircraft, 75, 76, A350, and A320, will all be made compatible to fly in X-Plane 12. So we're going to get the whole fleet over to X-Plane 12. So I felt it was kind of not my duty, but I felt like I owed it to the X-Plane fans and kind of to myself with 4,500 hours in X-Plane, probably 1,000 of which flying the 767 and the 757. So, yeah, I felt like I owed it to you guys to come and jump in and kind of show you what this is all about. So we'll try and be constructive today. Like I said, off the top of my head, there's two big questions that I have. Why a $30 price tag? I really don't feel like that's a justifiable price. I feel like a $10 upgrade, maybe $15 if you're pushing it. I feel like that's probably what this is worth. A $10 upgrade, nice flat fee, $9.99 USD or $14.99 USD. That's more what I feel this add-on should be priced at. I feel like it's probably 2 or 3 times, or a time and a half, or 2 times more than it should have been. And then again, the huge question here I have is why release it in a beta state? Like I said, there's absolutely no rush. It's not like FlightFactor has competition for the 767 coming out in X-Plane, and all of a sudden they have to be the first ones to get this out. I don't understand the logic behind it. I don't understand why we're getting a beta product 6 years into development into X-Plane 11. Something just feels off there, you know what I mean? Something feels like they're trying to cover something, and I don't know. Anyways, those are my 2 top concerns. That being said, let's jump in the cockpit. Let's see what this update is all about. Let's go in with high hopes here. We are going to have an awesome flight today. We're at Delta 2249. We've got service from Atlanta over to Denver. It's going to be about a 2-hour and 30-minute flight over to Denver today. We're going to have a little bit of a headwind, but it should be fine. Nothing that this airplane can't handle. I believe we're going to be cruising at 36,000 feet, Mach 0.810. So it should be a nice flight, friends. We've got vertical sim V-states the entire route, so we should get beautiful ortho, hopefully some nice clouds and weather along the way. But without further ado, friends, let's jump inside the cockpit. Let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll. We do have our PDC. We do have Atlanta approach on today. So we've got our PDC from them. So we're basically ready to rock. So let's do it, friends. Let's jump inside the cockpit. Let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll. So here you go, friends. First thing is first. This is the inside. This is the 767-400. As you can tell, it looks like a 777. There is very few similarities to a 7.6. It definitely feels more like a 777. When you go to the overhead, obviously that feels like that 7.5, that 7.6 vibe, that old school kind of vibe. But yeah, it's not bad. I don't think it looks bad. I don't think it looks as good as I think some people were expecting. I don't necessarily think it looks bad. I think it looks dated. I think it looks tired. I think the textures overall, especially like when you come to like wing textures and stuff like that, the airplane just looks tired. You know what I mean? This airplane, I don't know how long this has been out for, 6, 7, 8 years now. I believe the 7.6, the 7.5 has been out. It's been out for quite a while. So these textures, they're a little bit dated. They're a little bit old. I would have personally, for $30, I would have liked to have seen all new textures. I'm not saying you have to completely remodel the airplane, but maybe for the wing textures, maybe some new engine textures, something like that. You know, we're still using the default engine textures. We're still using the default wing textures. This is kind of where I'm going with this $30. $30 is quite a premium to pay for somebody that, you know, is on the fence. And can I also point out that X-Plane, you know, I've spoken to a lot of X-Plane developers over the last couple of months, and a lot of them are hurting. Not so much hurting as in the fact that they can't make ends meet, but the sales for X-Plane have just plummeted, obviously, for obvious reasons, right? With Microsoft Flight Sim out, you've got the Phoenix, you've got the PMDG, you've got the CRJ from Aerosoft, you've got all kinds of these promising developers and promising aircrafts and add-ons coming to Microsoft Flight Sim. This is where, again, I'm kind of lost with the pricing. I feel like at $10 or $15, I feel like everybody can justify spending $10 for an upgrade. For $30 though, that's a lot of money, man. I mean, that's half the price of the Phoenix. That's a full airplane in a different simulator, you know? So it's tough, man. It's a tough call. TSC 777, thank you very much for 2 months, man. Really do appreciate this. Hoping for a butter landing today. We'll see. I had a really great landing last night. I had an 8.2 or 8.3 second float with a 90 something foot per minute. So it was really nice. It was really, really, really nice. And we've got Sky Pilot. Thanks so much, man. Coming back up into first class. Huge no floaties to you, Sky Pilot. Thank you very much for supporting the channel, man. That's extremely kind. Really do appreciate you, dude. Thank you very much, man. All right, cool. So first things first, let's pull open our tablet. It is just like the other 7.5s and the 7.6. You have your tablet. Everything works on this. They updated it last night, very late. I actually tuned into XP72's stream last night. He was flying this, and he couldn't get any of the tablets. He couldn't get the airplane to load. He couldn't get fuel on board. He was having a bunch of problems. They then, I believe they put out an update just as he was like going live, and now we've got this. So here we go. So first thing is first, let's go to the ground page. We're going to go ahead and go load config, which should pop open my GPU, my fuel truck, my gate config, and our loader unit. Good. That is all good right there. That's what we wanted. And from there, we can go to the airplane and we can open up our left front. We'll open up our forward and our aft cargos, and that is all looking good. Cool. Sweet. So with all of that, let's go ahead and pop upstairs and let's start getting the aircraft alive, right? So first things first, let's get our battery switch on. I'll shut up and I'll let you guys listen to all the sounds. Standby power to auto. Good. And then we can go ahead and get the external power on. Bus ties, utility buses, left engine continuous and right engine continuous. Good. Now that kind of everything is alive, we've got the airplane alive. Let's go ahead and jump upstairs and we'll get the nav set to the the IRS set to left side nav, right side nav, and center nav. Beautiful.
Didn't
Sky
realize
Pilots.
my membership lapsed. My bank account got hijacked a few weeks ago, so had to get all new accounts and cards, numbers.
Well, that
back
sucks.
on track.
Thanks so much, man. I appreciate you, Sky Pilots. Huge no floaties too, dude. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. That is extremely kind. I appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties. Guys, let's get some love and chat for Sky Pilots dropping the 50 bomb. Thank you very much, man. I really do appreciate that, Sky Pilots. That's unbelievably kind of you, man. Thank you very much, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, cool. Now that that's all doing its thing, you can see that we've got our aircraft. We've got all of our PFDs coming alive here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come directly down here to the McDo, the FMC, the CDU, whatever you'd like to call it. We're going to hit the FMC page. We're going to go to pause init. We're going to throw in our airport. So we're sitting on the ground here in Atlanta. We'll go KATL. I have definitely noticed that they've reworked the FMC. Everything seems to be smoother and everything seems to be a lot quicker in the FMC. I don't know if this is... I haven't flown the 7.6 for quite a while, so I don't know if this was an update done to the actual 7.6 or if this is new to this aircraft. They've pushed the FMC or the CDU update, but it seems to be quicker and it seems to be a lot more responsive now. Again, this could have been an update that happened. We're going to grab our GPS position. We're going to throw that into there. Beautiful. We're going to go to the route page. Atlanta, I do have a company route today, so we're going to go Atlanta to Denver 01 is the company route name, and we'll throw that into here, and that should populate it. We'll go ahead and activate and execute that. Beautiful. Cool. So Atlanta to KDen, we'll throw in our call sign today, 2249 Yes, correct. We'll throw that in there. Beautiful. All right, sweet. That all looks good. I'm happy with that. Again, we do have our PDC, so we'll worry about that in a second. I just wanted to get the IRS aligning, as it does take 7 minutes, just like normal. The Canadian big news cap yesterday. I passed my CPL check right now. A commercial pilot. Nice, dude. Congratulations. Absolutely awesome. Sweet. So let's go back to the overhead. Let's work on some things. Let's get our yaw dampers on. Let's get our engine. Elec engine continuouses on. Don't ask me what those do. We'll get all of our hydraulic pumps on. We'll flip everything here to the auto position. Good. We'll come over here. Everything looks good here. External power's on. Bus ties, all that. EPU is going to stay off for now. I'm going to get some glare shield lights up here as well. Get some brightness up on all that. Good. Let's scroll all the way up here. Let's get our cargo heat on. Good. Let's go ahead and arm our emergency lights. Sweet. Now that we've done basically the minimums, let's go over here and let's start loading the airplane, shall we? So we're going to go to ground. All right, let me grab some numbers here. We're looking for a zero fuel weight today of 127.8. 127.8. So I don't know how we'll figure this out to do this. And our fuel on board today, we need 20,747. All right, 20,747. Let's put in like, I don't know, 220 passengers, 127.5. We're looking for 127.8, so we're close. Let's go 230 passengers, 127.8. No, we're a little bit too much. Let's go 225 passengers, 127.8. Cool. Let me put this to like 750. We should be good. Okay. 1750, 120. Okay. 800 would be 2400. 127.7. Okay, cool. You know what? Here, let's put 230, and we'll put this to like 1500. There we go. 235. Want more passengers. 1277. Good, close enough. So 235 souls on board, 1,500 kilograms of cargo, and 20,747 kg of fuel. Let's optimize the CG. It's going to usually give us about 20% MAC load, and that's good, and we can start loading the airplane. Beautiful. You see, loading the airplane, please wait. Cool. So that's all done. They're doing their things. We're going to get our fuel, which if we come upstairs here, you can see that the fuel should be increasing, which it is. Beautiful. Cool. Sweet. So we've got our emergency lights armed. We've got the cargo heat on. All of that is looking good. Let's go ahead and get the fuel pumps can all stay off for now until we're ready to spool up the EPU. Everything else looks good down here. Anti-ice is all in the off position. Wipers in the off position. We get our position lights on and our logo lights on. We'll come up here. We can get our window heat on. Beautiful. No smoking can go to the auto position. Seatbelts will be off for now as we are pre-loading. Our landing altitude today in into Denver is, great question. I know it's pretty, I think it's 55 something. 5434. So let's plug that in here. Might as well just set it right now. 5434. That way we don't have to worry about it. So we'll go 54, probably 30. 5430. We'll call it right there. Good. We can flip that to the auto one position.
To you, Cap.
Hey.
Not as much as you deserve, but anything to help the cause, bro. Raised
hey, man.
Fist.
Atto, thank you very much, dude. I appreciate you as always, man. Dropping the 10 bomb. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for your support, dude. Really, really do appreciate that. Thank you, my friend. That is incredibly kind, Atto. Thank you, man. I know everything that you've been going through, man. I hope you're doing strong, man. I hope you and the family are taking care. And obviously, just know, man, he's, in a much better place, right? I think we can both agree on that, man. No more suffering, no more bullshit, So thank you, man. I appreciate you, dude. And stay strong, my friend. Thank you for the $10, dude. I really do appreciate that. And I hope you have a great rest of the week, man. We've got a really fun week planned, actually. So, Lux Plains, what's up, my friend? Welcome back. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you here. Welcome. Okay, cool. So that's all looking good. We've got our window heats on. All of that looks good. We've got our landing altitude set. All of that is fine and dandy. Let's get all of our temperature positions set to the auto position. We'll get the trim air and the recirc fans on. We'll go ahead and bump this over to auto as well. Packs are going to stay in the off position. Isolation valve, left side, right side, and the center isolation valve will be opened, as we'll need that for the EPU bleed. And that's pretty much it. We can now go and start working on the rest of the aircraft. So let's come down here to the FMC, the CDU, the MIC-DO, whatever you want to call it. Actually, let's come over here. If you guys are wondering where the panel lights, the panel is everything's over here on this side now. I don't know where this used to be. I think it maybe used to be up here or something like that, but the panel brightness is now down here. So just FYI if you guys were wondering about that. Cool. So back down here, this all looks good. I'm going to pull up our PDC from Atlanta approach. So we've been cleared into Denver via the Cutton 2 departure. So go to our departure tab. We're going to be on the Cutton 2 with the Hanko transition, yes. And we are expecting a departure out of 27 right. We'll go ahead and execute that. Beautiful. Now, we can program our arrival in to Denver. I may do that. I'm not quite sure what the weather's doing in Denver. Bear with me here for a sec. Let's check out what the what it is. So, do you have any idea whether this will be part of the already existing 7.6 products or additional price or sold completely separately? It's a $30. So if you already own the aircraft, it's a $30 upgrade, Lux Planes, and that's kind of where we were. I'm very much on the fence with that. I feel like that's, in my personal opinion, I feel like that's too high of a price to pay. Again, that's my personal opinion. Everybody's going to have their own opinion. Obviously, FlightFactor has their own idea of how much they think it's worth. But in my opinion, I feel like the price tag's a little bit too much on that. Winds are 030 at 5 knots into Denver. So we might as well plan that. So we'll go back to our departure page. We'll hit the arrival tab. We're going to be on the Clash 4 arrival with the KISS transition. And we are going to expect, I believe we want 3-5 left. Just give me a second here. Let's populate this. We'll have a quick little look-see here at the airport. We do want 3-5 left for arrival. That way we can set nice auto brake 1 and just coast on down. Take Mike 7 and into the ramp. We're parking right here. That's where we parked the actual flight. This flight was done in an A321. Obviously not done in a 767-400, but it was the longest flight without going like crazy into long hauls. And we do have a long haul coming up this week, so pay attention to that. I'll inform you guys more about that a little bit later on. So that's good. So we are going to plan for 3-5 left, so we'll plug that in here. And if we open up the approach plate for 3-5 left, you can see here that we've got Boss, and if I'm going to, let me just check here, what is the final waypoint on Clash? So if we're coming in like that, we're going to be at Pearl. It's going to take us to Pearl at 9,000 feet, 210 knots. So do I see Pearl in here? Let me see if I see Pearl. I don't see Pearl. Okay, so with that being said, let me go back to this and see if I can... I don't know. Let's just put it via Croup, I guess, or I don't know. Boss Epic. There's Teller. Where's Teller on this? Does it show Teller on this? Maybe not. Okay, whatever. We'll just take it via Boss because that's the way that we're coming in. So we'll take it via Boss. Hopefully that doesn't interfere with that. Boss 12,000. See, something tells me that we shouldn't be taking it via that because something tells me that if we're supposed to be at 9,000 at Pearl, that means Boss is going to be like way back here or something like that. So let me maybe take it via Copper or Chap. Can I put it via Copper? It's either Boss, Croup, Ladora, or Teller. Boss, Ladora, Teller. What was the last one? Croup. Where's Croup? I don't see Croup. Oh, Croup's right there. Okay, let's just take it from Croup then. That'll be nice and easy. Okay, there we go. And we can execute that. Cool. Let's go to our legs page. Let's scroll through here. Let's make sure we don't have any crazy discontinuities. There's one. So we'll populate that and execute that. Good. We'll continue to scroll through here. Good. Everything looks good. So it's going to be record, Ebler. Something doesn't tell me like this should be. Okay, so Clash. I'm just going to look at this now. This is why you pre-program all of this in. So it's going to be Clash, record, Townsend, Pinball, Rocks, Clash, Everly, record, Townsend, Pinball, Rocks, and then Ebler, but I don't think it's supposed to take us out to Ebler. Yeah, so we don't want Ebler. Instead of Ebler, we want Pearl. So we're going to throw in Pearl. So instead of Rocks, we're going to go Pearl. P-U, how are they spelling it? P-U-R-R-L? Yes, P-U-R-R-L, Pearl. We'll throw that in there. Instead of that, we'll execute that. And then we'll throw this up to there and execute that. And there we go. That makes much more sense. Okay, cool. I'm happy with that. Wonderful. Good thing we took a look at that. Sweet. Let's go to our NitRef tab. Let's plug in some numbers, shall we? Now, friends, so 0 fuel weight today, 127.8. That all checks out. Good. 20.7 on the kg of fuel. That all is good. Reserves today, we're going to plan for 3. We're looking for a cruise level today of 360, 36,000 feet with a cost index of our usual 55. Beautiful. That all looks good. Let's go to our N1 limits here today on the thrust. This says takeoff N1 percentage 109.6. I don't know. I haven't really been able to. Obviously, there's something. You can set a man thrust here. You can set like 99.9 or something like that. But as you can see, it doesn't move it. So I'm assuming something isn't quite right with this. I figured that I should be able to put different, even if I put like the temperature here, it just kind of doesn't, yeah. So I'm assuming something is a little bit bugged here. You should be able to derate the takeoffs directly from here. Again, unless I'm doing something different, because even if I put in like 99.9 on the N1, it just leaves it here. It says manual N1 109.6, so it doesn't even really do anything. So anyways, we'll just leave that like that. 109.6 is fine for departure. We are pretty heavy, so we'll probably need it. Let's go to our takeoff page. Flaps are going to be set to 5 degrees. Takeoff thrust today, I guess we can put in 45 degrees. I don't know. Derated 2. There you go. CG weight today is 20%, which gives us a trim value of 3.6. We are departing out of 27 right. We'll select our V speeds on 34, 45, and 53. So we are definitely heavy today. So we're going to spool those engines up as much as possible. Cool, sweet. That all looks good. I'm happy with that. Let's go back to the overhead. Let's go ahead and get our forward pump on, and let's go ahead and spool up the APU. I'll jump outside, and I'll let you guys listen to the APU spool ups, and you guys can tell me what you think about them. If they're good, if they're bad, I will let you make that decision today. This is why I don't really care for stars in the US. They're a little bit weird, that's for sure. I didn't get the automatic discount at checkout. Email sales per the instruction, but is there something I'm missing? Just add the 400 to the cart and it should automatically apply. Yes, I believe you get an email that has a discount code. Check your emails, check your junk folder. You should get an email with a discount code. I don't know what the discount code is, to be honest, but yeah. Ryan, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome, welcome. I just find it insulting that after all these years and the complaints about the modeling and sounds of FlightFactor and Tolas, that they still continue to put out half-assed stuff. Hey, man. Yeah, I mean, like I said, dude, this is kind of, you know, you would think that developers would be trying to, you know, entice people to get back into X-Plane. That's like my logic behind it. Is like you would figure that people would really want to, like, you know, especially developers, you kind of would want to bring people back into the hobby. And I really feel like charging $30 for an extra variant of an aircraft isn't really bringing anybody back in. You know what I mean? I feel like releasing something like this is going to piss off more people than it is going to impress. But hey, what do I know? We're just the consumers, man, you know? So, all right, let's go to the Metar Atlanta. Let's grab this quickly. Do they email you a discount code if you already have the 7.6? I think they should, Chris. They should anyways. I don't know if that's what they're doing, but they should be doing that, yes. Altimeter is 3015. Let's plug that in here, 3015, good. Let's go upstairs. We are now on APU gen, so we'll grab the APU gen, we'll grab our APU bleed. We can turn on the left pack as well, as that'll start cooling off the airplane a little bit. We can then go ahead and get the external power to the off position, beautiful. You see the bus transfer over, that looks good. We'll get the rest of our fuel pumps on, beautiful. Bleed pressure, everything looks good there. We're all good up on that, sweet. So, let's come back down here. Let's open this guy. Let's go to our airplane. Let's go ahead and close our left front, our forward cargo and our aft cargo. Let's go to the ground services. Let's remove gate config. Let's remove fuel truck. Let's remove GPU. Let's remove loader unit. Beautiful. And we are pretty much good to go here, friends. So let me just make sure that we've got our squawk code in here and everything is set. That's all fine. Maintain 10,000. So 10,000 initially. 153 is in. It is RNAV to, what is the first waypoint? RNAV SLA. So we got all that. Cool. So let's go to plugins. Let's go to better pushback. Let's go to start pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Yes. I want to go to here and then out like this. Hopefully we don't get in the way of that airplane. It looks like he's pushing back actually onto the one behind, which is smart. So we'll do that. We'll insert that.
Tow is driving up.
Cool. Tow is driving up. We'll make sure that our squawk code is in here as well. We need a squawk code of 0422. So we'll plug that in here, 0422. And we'll turn that on in reporting. There we go. Sweet. Mode C is on. Wonderful. We also have to make sure that this is on. And we'll turn this all the way up so we can hear them. Okay. Cool. Sweet. That looks good. And then we are on Atlanta approach on 13347 133475. Cool, sweet. So we should be on the Atlanta approach now. Wonderful, cool. All is set. We're ready to rock and roll here, friends.
Approach. Am I using you for like ground, tower, and everything?
There we go. We've got him online. All right, now that we're ready to rock and roll.
All doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Thank you. Let's go ahead and get the red anti-collision light on. Let's go and make sure that can leave we'll turn the pack off now. We're up to 21 degrees, so that's good. So we'll turn the left pack off again, as we will need that for engine start. Hey Gap, I have a problem with the PMG-73. How do I uninstall? It lags and then my game crashes. What do I do? Maybe try and reinstall it. You uninstall it or reinstall it through the PMDG Operations Center. I believe that's where you can uninstall and do that stuff. So yeah. In the 764, I loaded 50k pounds of fuel with Sólríkt Gaming at Denver. It was giving me a fuel estimation of 100 minus 179. Is that a bug? Sounds like a bug. Yes, sounds like a bug. Since we are departing north, we will take runway 26 left. We're right beside runway 27 right, so I'm pretty sure he's going to give us that runway. Who knows, though? We'll see. Cap, did you hear the FlightFactor said if it was going to redo the wings and the engines, it would take 2 years? I don't know about that one, but... I don't know about that one. All right. Engine number 1 over to ground. N2 percentage is rising. And we're waiting for 20% N2. And we'll introduce fuel. Does the Mango sound pack work? I'm not sure. Probably not, because all the sounds would be off because of how long this airplane is. Yeah. Gap and flying with the honeycomb yoke and throttle, definitely a game changer. Nice. Glad you're enjoying it, man. It's sad FlightFactor has the tools, talent, and resources to do better. I agree, man. I agree. Yeah, I agree. On the PDC, it gives you a link, and it says, since we are departing west, we will take 26 left. Expect runway assignment and other information. Call appropriate end of ramp for taxi with spot number. I would understand like if it was super busy or something like that, Henry, but it's not busy, man. There's no point in making us taxi halfway across the airport if there's, you know what I mean? Like, I'll just say unable. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to taxi around the airport. There's nobody, like, there's no lineup, you know? There's nobody waiting here to depart out of 27 right. I understand what you're saying, 100%, Henry. If it was a busy airspace, if it was busy or something right now, I could understand and I could see them doing something like that, but it's not really busy, you know? So, did we reverse course on the opinion on the 76400?
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
No. They sent it to me, Dog, for free.
Disconnecting,
so,
Hill. Stand by.
You know, yeah, I figured I would show it to you guys. I wasn't going to stream it, Dog, to be honest with you, man. I wasn't going to stream it, and then I was like, you know what? At least I owe it to my, you know, my longtime X-Plane supporters and people who were here when I first started streaming in X-Plane, and so yeah.
Which client are you using?
Are any good A320 mods for X-Plane 11? There's the FlightFactor A320, which I refer to the Brick Factor 320. It flies like a brick. Oh yeah. Not the best, not the worst. Yeah, what is your favorite airport or Microsoft Flight Simulator? Airport? I don't have one. There's too many, man.
Tow is disconnected and bypass bin has been removed. Hand signal on the right.
Yep, do you have any color mods to change them, such as Blue FX? I'm using Enhanced Skyscapes, which changes it, but no, I'm not using anything like that. No. All right. Okay, cool. So, we've got 2 good engines, which are now stabilized, or stabilizing. Let's put our auto brake to RTO. Let's go ahead and set our flaps to 5 degrees, which is 2 notches. I'll bring it down here. You guys can watch the flap animation. Again, I'm not sold on that wing animation. It just looks old and tired. That wing doesn't feel like a $30 add-on, but that's just me. Any of the Fly Tampa MK Studios should be your favorite. They're all awesome. That's what I said, dude. There's too many to go. There's too many airports, you know. There's too many airports. Captain, congratulations on the engagement. Sorry if it's late. Ryan, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you.
Probably, but I didn't. It wasn't
All right, flaps are set to 5 degrees. It's looking good. And then we're looking for a trim value. Come back down here. We're looking for a trim value of 3.6. So let's find 3.6. That's going to be 3.5. There's 3.6 right about there. All right. So we've got that set. Everything's looking good. Let's get our flight director left side, flight director right side. Auto throttle is already armed apparently. Let's go LNAV. Let's go VNAV. Good. Let's go to the overhead. Let's get our packs to the auto position. Engine bleeds are on. APU bleed is off. We can now kill the APU as well as our engine generators are fully online. APU goes to the off position. We'll get our nose light on and we're pretty much ready to go, friends. Cool. Let's go ahead and release the park brake and we'll let them know that we are at, where are we? We are spot 9 Sierra, ramp 9. Ramp 9 ready to taxi. We'll see what he says. Oh, I also have to, hold on. I have to set a joystick. What is this? Do nothing. So I need to find X-Pilot push to talk. Apply. Done. Good. Cool. Sweet. Now that we got that, let's go ahead and call him up. You got hard to find X-Plane stream these days? Yes. Yeah, it is. FD Sim needs to make a sound pack. You already know he's probably on it, you know. I slowly but surely get a feeling Cap doesn't really agree with FlightFactor about some things also in the 7.6. Yeah, just maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Hey man, listen, to each their own, right? I'm just, you know, like I said, I'm just here trying to give you my opinion on it. Take it how you want, you know. Somebody is stepping all over the network right now. Open mic. Open mic. Open mic.
Alpha 5 with Bravo. 347 Charlie Zulu,
Gotta love that sim, man. Set the brakes, I'm crawling. Yeah, I want to crawl. I'm slowly moving forward. I want to let him know where we are. Huskers, thanks so much, man. Appreciate you, dude. Huge snow floaties. Alright, we've got Bravo, I think. What do we got? We've got, let me grab the recent ATIS. We've got Bravo, yes. Land approach, good afternoon. Delta 2249, ramp 9 with Bravo, ready to taxi.
2249, heavy land approach. Runway 27 right, taxi by Lima Alpha.
27 right, Lima Alpha, Delta 2249, heavy. Alright, so there we go. Cool. Let me turn the sounds up for you guys here a little bit.
Just got my TM Boeing yoke and throttle yesterday. Unbelievable game changer for commercial Boeing ops.
Oh yeah.
Been burning up the PMDG.
Yep.
On my way to Denver.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yes. Huge down floaties to you, Huskers. Thanks, man, for the support, dude. Appreciate you as always. Glad to see you're enjoying it, man. Glad to see you're enjoying it, dude. Thank you, thank you. All right, cool. He wants this Lima Alpha. It's going to be the first left here, and then all the way down. Can I show the exterior? Yes. It was Braylon, yeah. It was really nice. I agree. You have to remember this airplane is extremely long. So keep that in mind when you're taxiing it around. You got to take turns very wide. Cap Colorado, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome, welcome. I think they're focused on the 777 V2 more than the 764. I mean, that's perfectly fine. But again, you can't release something for $30 and then not expect the community to have something to say. Like I said, $30. That's a lot of money, man. That's not, you know, like I said, I feel like if you offer this add-on at maybe $10 or $15, completely different, right? Everybody's going to be like, oh my God, thank you so much, FlightFactor. This is awesome. The second you start going into $30 territory, man, I mean, that's That's a heavy update, man. It's a big update. You ever gonna fly into Missouri? I don't know. But you know what? That's why I'm streaming it. Like I told you, I was very adamant. I told FlightFactor I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm going to speak exactly how I feel about the airplane. There's going to be no sugarcoating, that's for sure. Burrito, thanks so much, man. Appreciate you, dude. The Tolus Neo was $30 too. Yeah, but that also included a lot, man. That was new engines. That's a whole new airplane. 2 new engines. All types of different systems, parameters, flight model. There's a bunch of things that have changed, you know. Max, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. I was watching your most recent video while eating my dinner the other day. I love that. Good to see you, Max. Did I quit vaping? No. Okay. Is this the only flight leg today? Yes, this is a 2.5-hour flight. With us just taking about 45 minutes to get everything set up. Yeah, this is the only leg for today. This plane only costs $30? No. Just this add-on. So if you just want the 767-400, it costs an extra $30. So just this variant. Which in my opinion is too much. Too much. With all respect, I see X-Plane cockpit models inferior to P3D and Microsoft Flight Sim. Oh, yes. Absolutely. RNAV SLAW, 27 right, clear for takeoff. That's a 2249 heavy. All right, RNAV SLAW. Landing lights, strobe lights, wing lights. Let's go, amigos. Anybody seen Reese? That almost sounds like Reese, but I don't think that's Reese. Long haul from Newark and this would be sick. I don't know, dude. I have issues doing long hauls in X-Plane, man. Any X-Plane aircraft that doesn't have an autosave, I have big time issues doing long hauls in these jets, man. Without an autosave, just with how fragile X-Plane could be, you could literally get a Vulcan driver loss error like that. There's no way to fix it. It's just unfortunately the way that X-Plane is designed. It's yeah, just a little bit crazy. Anyways, friends, enjoy the departure. Catch you guys on the other side. Joystick cam's going on. Oh, hold on. Let me do this. It's gonna be this. There we go. That's a little bit better. It takes the bar off the top. All right, throttle's up to 40%. Looking good. And toga. Takeoff power set. Airspeed is alive. Sounds are kind of
455 heavy, ready for taxi.
80 knots, throttle block, cross check.
55, super, long approach, runway 27 right, taxi by Lima Alpha.
V1, rotate, nice and smooth, as she's a big, long, heavy beast. Positive rate, gears going up. Actually took a lot more force than I thought. She's heavy. That's your 2,400, 2249 heavy.
2249 heavy, climb and maintain a 14,000.
14,000, 249.
1025 right now, just law, running 27 right, quick
I
takeoff.
don't know why the throttles just decided to cut back there as well. Had to re-engage VNAV.
488 heavy, running 27 right, line up and wait. Line up and wait, 27 right, up to 488. The 1569, continue taxi by Lima, Juliet, Mike, Lima Charlie.
What altitude did he give me, chat? Sorry, I was so focused on the airplane not stalling out of the sky. Let's go flaps up, position 1. Give me 19,000. Airspeed low. you told me to put flaps up. 1.4, thank you. Right. 220, we can now go clean. Flaps clean. Right, let's go ahead and get our nose light off, wing lights off.
488 heavy on FTC Park, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
It does feel heavier in like a weird way. I always feel like the 767, like the 200 or the freighter, always feels a little bit lighter than that. But yeah.
1025 radar contact to altitude.
So it definitely feels heavier. How heavy are we? We're pretty heavy. 127,000 kg.
Delta 1187 heavy, runway 27 right, left away, Costa away, Childerz for support jet heavy, A350. Runway 27 right, left away, Delta 1187 heavy.
And I was real careful on that departure because you don't want to tail strike. This thing is so long. Like, crazy long. Have to be careful. Alright, we're straight out. Autopilot 1's coming on, bringing you guys back up into the flight deck. There we have it, friends. I'm going to turn the sounds down here a little bit. Sweet. Cool. And there we go. So, yeah, the sounds are still terrible. I'll be honest, the sounds are just as bad as I remember the sounds being. Default 767 sounds. I don't know, man. Like I said, I just don't know, dude. I'm just not sure where FlightFactor gets their pricing model from, man. I really don't know. You got what autogen do you use for me? When I use ortho for XP overlays, it doesn't line up well with the ortho. It depends. I'm using vertical sim V states, so I'm using the V states autogen. But I'm just using default autogen. Like it's just the overlays, I think maybe. Landing lights are off. Logo lights off. We're climbing up to our cruise speed or climb speed.
Delta 2249 heavy. Radar service terminated. Frequency changes. Approved. Have a good day.
Over to Unicom. Thanks for ETC, man. We'll see you soon. Delta 2249 heavy.
1025.
Right, back on the Unicom. Cool. There we have it. We're cruising. Cruising. Now we can get some tunes on. Cool. She thick. She a thick girl. Who do we got? Philip, thanks so much, man. Coming up in the first class. Huge enough floaties to you, Philip. Thank you very much for supporting the channel, man. Says Cap, hope you're well. I think the wing texture should be better for this price. Sorry if I sound biased. No, I agree with you, dude. I agree 100%, man. Like I said, I'm really struggling to figure out where exactly they've come up with this $30 price tag. That's what I'm really trying to struggle. It looks like all of the things that the community wanted fixed or would have liked fixed and would have probably paid $30 if it was fixed. Pretty crazy, man. Is this 764 only $30 for people who have already other? Yes. But be careful with only $30. Only $30 USD. That's a lot of money, man. That's 40 something CAD. That's, that's lunch for a week. It's a lot of money, man. It's a lot of money. That is a lot of money, man. Not quite sure exactly where they came up with that price, but yeah. Finally started flying on VATS regularly. Was incredibly nervous watching pilot to ETC for quite a while. It helped me overcome that. Sweet, dude. Awesome. I think maybe at like $10, everybody buys this and nobody cares about the price. I think at like $10, I think that's perfectly fair. Even $15. You know, $15 is stretching it, but I think at $10 or $15, everybody's happy with the add-on. Nobody's expecting new wing textures. Nobody's expecting this. Nobody's expecting that. But $30? That's real steep, FlightFactor. That is real steep, my man. I'm sure with the droid that $30 went into the cockpit. Sadly, nothing else. Even that, though, Yeti, like, here's the thing, man. Like, you're already developing a 777 that has all of these cockpit textures. So in reality, it's just a copy paste. Like the 777 V2, you're already developing it. So that's what I don't understand. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like at $10, sure, man, that makes sense. You're already developing this cockpit. So why are you trying to sell it at $30? That's, you know what I mean? That's what I'm failing to understand. I just don't get it. Like they're making the 777 V2. This cockpit is in development. So why are you charging? It's almost like they're charging people to fly it early. You know what I mean? I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. And then the sounds are just atrocious. There's just so many things. Just, yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I'm, you know, like, cool, sure, it's fun to have a 767-400, but if, like, I'm a serious simmer and I have to spend my own money on this, there's not a chance I'm buying it. No way, dude. Absolutely no way. Not for $30, man. No way. What do you think of Captain Sim 777? Absolute garbage. Yeah. It's a FlightFactor name. Some reason why Apple phones are so much more expensive. Yeah, but FlightFactor really hasn't done, like... Yeah, okay, they have a couple good airplanes, but they're not like... You know, they're not in the level of Any Builds. They're not in the level of Phoenix. They're not in the level of PMDG. They're not in the level of FS Labs. They make good airplanes, but they're nowhere near, like, I don't think anybody owns the FlightFactor planes and is completely satisfied with them from A to B. There are always issues with these FlightFactor planes, whether it's performance, whether it's texturing, whether it's sounds. Every single FlightFactor aircraft has an issue with it, mainly from the top three that I just said. I don't know, man. It's just real tough to justify $30, like I said. I just don't understand where that's coming from. $10, sure, man. Like I said, I feel like every developer needs to make some money. They deserve to make some money. I don't understand where a $30 price tag comes in for this, and it just, yeah. It's, you know, I almost feel like, I said this yesterday when I did a flight. I was flying with Smitty, and I said this yesterday. I said it's almost like FlightFactor was sitting at like their monthly board meeting or whatever they do, their couple month board meeting, and they were sitting there and they were going, how can we make some more sales without actually making more sales? You know what I mean? Like, how can we make more sales without actually doing anything? And somebody said, well, why don't we just make a 767-400? We've already got half of the 777 V2 complete. Just throw it in the 767 and we're good to go. We'll go in Plane Maker. We'll just extend the fuselage a little bit and let's go. I don't know, man. It just, I just feel like there wasn't a lot of thought process behind this one. It feels very quickly put together, in my opinion. Very quickly put together. Do you recommend the FlyJSim Q400? Amazing airplane. Yes, a lot to fly. Just remember that. But yeah. It's still better than Captain Sim. Yeah, but that's not like, that's nothing to be proud of. Like, that's not something that, like, you put in quotes, still better than Captain Sim. Like, that's not good, man. That's not good. It's not even good to have that comparison. Like, people should not be trying to compare your product to Captain Sim. That's awful. That's terrible. Like, you don't want that at all. That is terrible, 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 man. Yes, this airplane is released. There's a link down below. If you own the 767 and you want to add this for an extra $30, you can add it down below. The link is down below, guys. The link is down below. Remember, guys, if you are enjoying this, please don't forget to smash down that thumbs up. Huge no floaties to everybody who already has smashed down that thumbs up. I truly do appreciate all the support. You guys are absolutely awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. PMDG is a god of airplane add-ons. They're good, for sure, man. Yeah. Somebody tested the A320 from Latin VFR? No. Gap, how much fuel have you loaded? Mine is screaming insufficient fuel. That's pretty normal. The McDoos and the FMCs always say that, man. Gonna join you from Memphis, Captain, but my 7.6 keeps crashing. Weird. Thoughts on X Enviro? Don't waste your money, especially now. Don't waste your money, man. Don't waste your money at all. I mean, they must think all these reactions, mostly not too positive to say the least. They must watch the stream or at least hop in to see how their plane is doing. Don't they think yikes? I don't know, man. I really don't know. CWA. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate you, dude. So thanks for the stream. Long haul coming soon. We got a long haul on Monday. Monday, we're doing a real-world JetBlue ops. For those of you that don't know, Orbex, every July, Orbex hosts an event called Fly July. And we're up on Monday. Monday is our time slot. We're going to be flying on Monday the Phoenix A320 from San Jose, California to JFK. JetBlue A320 ops. Real-world flight. JetBlue A320 ops. San Jose, we're going to be giving away 5 Orbex sceneries and giving away 5 premium Volanta Premium. So we've got 5 airport sceneries to give away and 5 Volanta Premium subscriptions to give away. So we've got 10 giveaways on Monday. You're not going to want to miss that one. Again, we're going to be flying from San Jose, California, over to JFK. It's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah. $30 for this. The Phoenix is just $16. It's a brand new plane with features. FlightFactor wrong there. Hold on.
The sounds aren't great either. Really disappointing.
I agree with that, Fuber. I agree, man. Yeah. I 100% agree with you, dude. Absolutely, man. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very much for the continued support, my friend. I really do appreciate that, dude. Thank you, man. What is the flight time for the long haul? I think it's 5 hours, 5.5 hours, something like that. We're flying the whole United States. So, you know, San Jose, California, right on the coast, over to New York, right on the East Coast. So, yeah. What preset for the clouds? So I use preset number 1. I use preset number 1, but I changed the cloud draw distance. I took off 100,000. I think it's set to 325.
Thanks
and it's
for
set to
streaming
225.
this so I don't have to waste any more money with FlightFactor.
I mean, that was kind of my purpose. Like, I wanted to stream it whether you thought it was worth it or not. You know, I wanted to be able to give people that option. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, from a simulator that seems to be struggling with you know, getting people to fly it right now, I just don't think charging $30 for an upgrade is the way to go, man. I just truly don't think that's the case. I just don't think, man. Mostly Mustard, hey, welcome back, man. 2 months is howdy, Cap. Thanks for taking one for the team. Enjoy your day, boss. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I truly do appreciate it, man. Like I said, guys, I didn't pay anything for this. I was very adamant. I told you guys I would not buy it, okay? As soon as I saw the $30 price tag and I knew it was FlightFactor, I knew what we were getting, I said, I'm not paying that. FlightFactor then sent me an email and reached out to me on Discord and said, we will send you the copy of the airplane. We want you to do a review on it. To which I responded, okay, all right. And the only thing that they said is, please let people know that it's in beta. And my response, my exact response was, why are we getting a beta aircraft for X-Plane 11 when there is no other airplane on the release market? There's no competition for you to release this airplane. Why don't you guys just take a couple extra weeks, an extra month, fix all the issues, fix everything, and release a whole Why are we getting a beta product for X-Plane 11? Anyways.
Good afternoon, CPT.
Yeah.
Going back to my dad's property in Northern Ontario. Can't
Nice.
wait.
That sounds awesome, dude. Sounds like it'll be a blast. Huge no floaties to you, Jordan. Make sure you bring lots of nice stretching material up there. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much, dude. Thank you. No, wait, it's $30. Yeah, that's what I said. 10, 15 bucks, and I think everybody's happy, man. Yeah. Good evening. Have a good flight. Can you tell me why the stars in the 767-400 not properly paced? not at the door of the plane. The stairs, because it's modeled, they haven't modeled it. They're still modeling it off the 767-300. What did they say when you asked that? Nothing. Hey Cap, what are your thoughts on the missing orthos for X-Wing 12? It sucks, Nick. I really hope they come to a fix, man. I hope Oscar Pelote can yeah. Imagine spending the full $69. Well, wouldn't it be more? Because, like, well, what? Is it just $69 for the 767-400? Because I know the global package is up to, like, what, $130 now? $140? Crazy, man. Watching the fly really satisfies me because I don't have the gear to play flight sim. No worries, man. I'm glad you're enjoying the content, dude. Thank you. On this rate, X-Plane is dead in 1 year. Look at the planes on the lineup for Microsoft Flight Sim. Happy converts to Microsoft Flight Simulator after a year on X-Plane. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Like I said, it's not like I want X-Plane to die. In my humble opinion, I think having two simulators to choose from is the best of both worlds. It may not be the best for our wallets, but for the flight simming experience, I think that I think it's good that we have two simulators. We have two different types of simulators. What I see here is I just see FlightFactor continuously burning the market. I see them just not making the right decisions just overall. Like I said, I don't know who sits at the FlightFactor board of meetings or who makes these decisions to release these airplanes, but clearly I just think they're really out of touch with like the community and what the community really needs. I know that they're trying. I know that they're trying through their Discord and through doing giveaways and through doing flights and stuff like that, but I just feel like they're so disconnected. They don't really understand like what's going on. Releasing a $30 paid add-on to an already old airplane it's almost like putting salt in the wounds at this point. You know what I mean? I feel like people that pay, you know, you're on the hook for $30 for this airplane. I just feel like you're not getting your money's worth, and I think that's where kind of like you're starting to see everybody in chat, you know, and not only me. It's not only me, man. Like I said, I've watched plenty of other streamers. Now, is it a bad airplane? No, it's not a bad airplane. I'm having a really hard time justifying telling people to spend $30 on this. I think this is a $10 upgrade at most. And I truly believe if this was any other developer besides FlightFactor, it would have been a $10 upgrade. Like I said, I don't know who comes up with the pricing schemes. I don't know who makes these decisions, but I feel like it's somebody that's just completely out of touch with like the flight sim community. People are spending money like crazy in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Charging someone $30 for this is not the way to bring customers back into X-Plane. If anything, this is going to just make people realize how much more their money goes for. You know what I mean? Like the value of their $30 in Microsoft Flight Sim versus X-Plane is just night and day right now. You know what I mean? It's truly night and day. It sucks, but I don't know, man. My opinion, the price of the aircraft is shit. The sounds are horrible. The external model, mainly the engines, is literally poor made. The cockpit now is more or less, but not worth the money. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Honestly, Cap, Microsoft is just better than X-Plane, no questions. Yeah, I mean, who knows, man? Who knows? What do you think of the 4 Simmers liveries to A320neo? Can anyone tell me if it's good? I want to buy it, but I'm not sure. I don't know what that is. That for Xbox, Georgios? I wouldn't be the one. Sorry, man. Yeah. Probably I'm the only one, but your voice is so satisfying. What's that, Mohammed? I spent the $30 just because it's 767-400, and I want to do the 400 flights. I mean, that's up to you, dude. I don't think there's anybody that's going to, like, get mad at you, Captain Lee. I'm just trying to, like, justify it, right? I'm trying to speak for, like, the everyday simmer, so to speak, right? I just don't see how charging somebody $30 for this is justifiable and how this is going to help FlightFactor in the long run with, like, support from the community and stuff. You know what I mean? There's, like I said, people have been screaming about the wing textures, the engine textures, the textures in general. People have been yelling about this forever. So to push an update, a $30 paid update, and you don't even address any of the issues that people have had with this airplane. I don't know, man. It's tough, dude. Can't wait for the $10 North American livery pack. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Guaranteed X-Plane 12 will do at least a few things better than Microsoft Flight Simulator. Options are always good. Yes, absolutely, man. Like I said, I'm a firm believer. I really hope X-Plane 12 is going to be what we all want it to be. Yeah, I just don't know. Man. Hey, Gap, how's the FPS? I mean, pretty normal. I mean, regular FlightFactor FPS. I've got my FPS down here in the bottom right corner. You can always keep an eye on it. I mean, it feel like it's regular FPS. I think we're in like the mid 40s off departure. Now, we were departing out of Atlanta, which is very heavy, intensive wise. But yeah. ACAP, I'm a Delta 1025 heavy, and I was lining up when you were taking off, and it looked cool to see you rotated. Very cool, man. Yeah. Different than FlightFactor, I would say. An aircraft that literally is worth the money is a Challenger from Hot Start. It's so expensive, but worth it. I mean, again, Leonardo, I'm not, was that a lightning strike? There is not a single cloud in the sky. Did anybody just see that lightning strike? My God, I cannot wait for new weather in X-Plane 12. That's honestly the biggest thing that I'm looking forward to. Get me away from this just atrocious weather engine that is in X-Plane 11. Yeah, I mean, it's, I don't know, dude. And again, I mean, I don't want to start harping on developers and stuff like that, but I mean, I feel the same thing with the Hot Start, man. I feel like that airplane is $40 too much. I feel like the Hot Start Challenger, if that airplane is priced at $80 like every other airplane on the market, that it sells double, if not triple, what it has done. For me personally, there's no way I could justify spending 120 USD on an airplane that I would fly maybe once or twice a year. I don't fly general aviation, so I'm not the person to do that. But again, I kind of feel like the same thing like with FlightFactor. I feel like you're kind of not alienating the community, but I feel like you're handcuffing the community. It makes it really difficult for the community to spend 120 USD on an airplane that they may not fly more than a couple times a year. I would love to fly the Challenger, but I refuse to spend that kind of money. You know what I mean? Like I refuse, dude. No, I'm not doing that. Not for a general aviation jet. Albeit, I've seen some videos. I've seen what it can do. Yes, it looks amazing. It looks absolutely amazing. And some of the stuff that's modeled, it's crazy, man. It's definitely crazy. But at the same point, like, I don't know, dude. How many people are sitting there watching the temperatures on the wings? Because they've modeled like these random things where you can check the temperature of the static of the wing statics on your wing, and they've done all these things, and then they call it this like this crazy add-on, and it's, I don't know, man. I just feel like it's just, for the everyday simmer, it's way too much, man. Way too much. Hot Start is not like any other aircraft, though. It's aimed towards people that want 100% realism in X-Plane, and it's fully modeled all the way down to every single component. Now, I get that, Spoozy, but that's what I'm saying. Like, how many of you guys actually sit there and fully take what they have modeled? Like, do you sit there and do you look at the temperatures of your batteries as you turn on the battery switch and stuff? Like, do you even watch that stuff? Do you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't, and I don't know of a lot. Like, I've seen a bunch of streamers, man. None of them pay attention to any of that stuff. They just get in and they fly it, right? Like, I'm not denying that it's not a great airplane. I from what I've seen, it's a really good airplane, but I just can't justify spending that kind of money, The FlightFactor 767-400 is a game changer. How much did they pay you to say that? At least Hot Start tries. Yes, absolutely, man. Like I said, they make a great product, dude, and I have no doubt in my mind, if I flew... why are we getting that? Is this gonna crash the sim? What the fuck? Did it actually just crash the sim? Oh, fuck you, X-Plane, so much. I fucking this sim, dude. Oh my god, man. How does this... Oh, boy. How the fuck does an airport not loading crash the sim? What? This fucking sim, man. Ay, dude. Oh, let me go delete the scenery out of my file. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't know. I don't understand how flying over top of an airport that didn't load correctly completely botches the sim, but hey, that's just me. Autosave? Yeah, right. Why do you think, guys, why do you think I always say I refuse? Refuse. Oh, my lord. What a fucking shit show, dude. Okay, let me reload. I'm literally going to put us on the runway. I'm just going to choose an airport. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to rip that scenery out, and I'm going to rip that scenery out, and we'll just depart out of... We were pretty much at Memphis. So we'll just depart out of Memphis. I ripped the scenery out. Let's do that, man. Always check your sceneries before flying for dumb shit like this. But how can I do that? Do you know how many sceneries I have, dude? I probably have over 1,000 airport sceneries in in X-Plane. My INI file is 4,000 lines long. How am I supposed to check? What am I supposed to overfly every airport? I'm supposed to load in and fly and go over top of every airport before I decide to fly? Come on, guys. All right, we're gonna go 3-6 center. We'll start the flight. Nah, I deleted it, Spoozy. The scenery's trash anyways, man. 10 FPS bullshit. Rather have some freeware. Put in the settings, ignore errors. It would still crash the sim. That was a hard crash. Like it was, yeah. P3D V5? Ew. No. Not doing P3D. Thought Denver crashed? We're like 800 miles away from Denver. All right, I'm going to... Okay, we're back in. Bear with me here. Ay, ay, ay. All right. Hopefully this doesn't take 10 hours to get set up again. I'll go as fast as I can. X camera disabled. Thank you. Come down here. Okay. Volume back up. Let's go to airplane. And we'll do... Actually, let's go here first. We'll go load config. Okay. Let's go back to airplane. We'll open you. Good. Let's go to, all right. 17,562. 17,562 on the fuel. Number of passengers, what did we say? We had 235. We're looking for 127.8. We'll put this to like 1,600. 127.8. Good. We'll optimize the CG. Let's load the airplane. Cool. You're doing your thing. Let's go to the overhead. Let's get our battery switch on. All right. Standby power to auto. Ground power. Let's get everything turned on. Good, good, good. Let's get our deers. Nav. All right. Let's get everything back on. Good. On. Auto. Good. You're on. That's all good. That's good. We're refueling. That's good. Position lights on. Let's get the window heats on. 5340, I think we're looking for in here. 5340 auto. Flip this over here. Flip this. Trim air, recircs. Auto. Isolation valves. Okay. Nope. There we go. All right. Cool. Come back down here. FMC. Pausing it. We're on the ground in Memphis. We'll populate that. We'll grab that. We'll go to route. Memphis to Denver. I don't have a thing in, so I'll just do this manually. Flight number Delta 2249. All right. Let's go to departures. We're planning for the Zoomy 5. Zoomy 5 out of 36 center with the Foxham transition. Route activate and execute. Good. Route page from Foxham. We're going to RZC. Good. And then we're taking that direct to GCK. Good. And then we're going direct to KISS with 2 I's and 2 S's. Good. Execute. And then we'll go to our arrivals. Good. We're going to be on the Clash 4. KISS. What runway did they give me now on here? Yeah, okay. 35 left. 35 left. And we want it via group. And we'll execute that. Go to legs page. Discontinuities. Back. Good. Record. Able. No, it was. What did we need? We needed. What the hell was it? It was Pearl with 2 R's. Purrl. Pearl. And I want that here. And then we'll grab that and throw that there and execute that. Okay, chat. Got that. Cool. Let's wait on the APU. Get some panel brightness up so we can see what we're doing. Good. Come over here. You can go up. You can go up. You can go up. You can go up. All right. We should be loaded here in a second. Wait till let's say the plane is loaded. May take some time because of the passengers, but we should be okay. Microsoft is telling you to come back. Oh, don't worry. We'll be back on Saturday. I'm a one and done in X-Plane, dude. I just can't with this simulator right now, man. I apologize to anybody that continues to use X-Plane. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. Just for me personally, 4,600 hours in this simulator is I'm over it, man. I'm over it. I've real tough to have me convinced to fly this sim right now, man. Okay, we've got all that. That looks good. That is set. We're just waiting for the adheres to line. So let's go to the overhead. Let's get our forward aft pump. We'll jump and we'll get the APU spooled up. Good. Love those construction site sounds for the ground crew. Yes, nothing's changed in 6 years. Maverick, thanks so much, man, for the $5 donation. Appreciate you as always, dude. Thank you, Maverick. Huge snow floaties, man. This is gotta love X-Plane. Gotta love it, man. Huge snow floaties too, dude. Thanks for your support, my friend.
Gotta love X-Plane, I cap, lol.
Yep. Yep. It's tough, man. It's tough. Thanks for support, dude. I appreciate you, man, as always. Thank you. It's extremely kind, man. Appreciate you, dude. Yeah, it's real tough right now. Real tough to convince me. I'm going to load this one in. Where are you? There it is. Good. And refresh. Good. All right, cool. I cannot believe that the scenery crashed the sim. Like I have a hard time understanding what caused that. This default Memphis doesn't look bad though. Maybe just keep the default Memphis. Frames are not very good though. 36 frames. Is there a way to instantly align the adheres? Can I just like untick real time? Oh, nice. Sweet. Okay. There we go. Untick real time and it actually worked. Okay. Let's set the altimeter for Memphis. Let's get the engine spooled up here. KMEM. Altimeter is 2997. 2997. We're going to 36,000 feet. Plug that in. 360. Good. Okay, back to the overhead. APU is on and available. APU gen is on. APU bleed is on. Let's go ahead and remove the external power. There we go. Red anti-collision lights on. Get the rest of our fuel pumps. Good. Let's come back down here. Let's go to airplane. All of our doors are closed. Let's go to ground. Gate config, fuel truck, GPU, and loader unit is all off. Good. Let's go back upstairs. Engine number 1 over to ground. Good. We'll come down here. N2% spooling. Good. Come back down here. Init ref. Let's start plugging in some numbers. 127.9. Reserve 3. Cruise out 360. Cost index 55. Good. Cool. Let me get engine number... What? I don't want you up. Hello? Go away. Engine number 2 on. Again, those sounds are straight out of like X-Plane 9. I don't get it, dude. I don't get it. That's all fine. That's set. I'm happy with that. Takeoff flaps are going to be set to 5 degrees. We'll do a D-rate to like 35. That'll be fine. CG weight 19. Trim value 37. V-speeds on 32, 43, 51. Okay, good. There we go. That is all good. I'm going to go runway heading for departure. That's fine. All right. And let's go number 1 to ground. And 2% at rising. Good. X-Plane is still very stable. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that one. How about you attempt to reach 5,000 hours, then you can call quit until X-Plane 12? Why would I do that? What's the purpose of doing that? Captain, if you take, like right now, 2 minutes, you will still be ahead of all of us. Maybe. Who knows? Do I like the 350 by FlightFactor? It's okay. It's not very good. It's okay. Been watching NVIDIA RTX GPU prices falling like a stone. Just picked up a 3090 Ti below MSRP. Jesus Christ, dude. What do you need a 3090 Ti for? You're just getting it to say that you got it.
Damn it, Captain.
Yes.
Now with this reload, I have some guy with a body odor problem sitting middle seat. I bet he falls asleep and drools on himself too.
Apologize. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much, dude. Appreciate you. Packs to the auto position. Engine bleeds are on. APU bleed is off. APU to the off position. Let's get all of our lights on. Good. Let's get our flap set. 5 degrees. Trim value 3.7. There's 3. We'll call that 3.7 about there. There we go. 3.7. Okay. And we're pretty much good to go. So, flight director left side, flight director right side, auto throttle, VNav, LNav. Okay, chat, are we ready? Let's do it. Park brakes off. Forget what my squawk code was, but I'll just put it there. It's fine. I'll jump back on VATSIM once I get into the air. All right, throttles to 40%. Good. And toga. Good. Joystick cam's going on. Enjoy, friends. Takeoff power set. Sounds are made by BSS. I don't know, man. These sound just like the default sounds that came from this airplane 6 years ago on release. 80 knots. If you think I'm going to accept that friend request, you're crazy. V1. Rotate. No tail strike, positive rate, gear up. The Mango Studio sound pack is not even good in my opinion, if I'm just being honest with you guys. Like, the Mango Sims sounds are better than this, but the Mango Sim sound pack is not good by any stretch of the imagination. Alright, flaps up 1. Flaps clean. Alright, autopilot's going on. Back up into the flight deck. Alright, does the 767-400 have a 777 cockpit? Yes, it does.
Hey Captain,
hey.
SAR has been deployed and is currently searching for the wreck. We've come to rescue you.
Thank you for rescuing me. Huge no floaties, thanks so much Belgium Flight Sim Pilot, appreciate you, man. And Maverick, dropping another 5, man, thank you, dude. Appreciate you as well, Maverick. Huge no floaties, man, thank you, dude. That is extremely kind, my friends. Huge no floaties to both of you in chat. Thank you very much, guys. Captain, will you upgrade to the 4000 series? Maybe, probably
Congrats
not.
Congrats on 68k, Captain. Well deserved. Soon you will be at 100k and get your YouTube button.
Crazy, dude. Crazy. Thanks for support, Mav. Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties too, dude. Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay. Let's hope for the best. Hopefully we don't go through that again. Can't get the discount on the upgrade even though I have the global package. You probably have to email them. Alright, cool. Landing lights coming off. Logo light, wing lights. Cool. Through 10,000 feet. Let's log back on to VATSIM. Okay. Why is this here? Never seen that before. How's the plane so far? I don't know, man. Not worth $30 in my opinion. That's my opinion. Take it how you want it. But yeah, I don't think it's worth $30 at all. At all. How would I get my X-Plane 11 visualizations to look like yours? Ortho for XP is a good one. I use Vertical Sim V-States. Vertical Sim V-States are absolutely awesome. You just have to have a lot of hard drive space, you know? Direct from the store page, glossy exterior, dynamic reflections, exclusive feature. Yes, FlightFactor. Yes. All right, I got to stretch one out here, friends. I haven't stretched yet today. I got to stretch one out before I just quit the sim altogether. John, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. ACAP, how far do you think we are from X-Plane 12? I have no clue, man. Hopefully by the end of summer. Hopefully by the end of summer, man. But who knows? Do I like the new CRV 2023? I don't even think I've seen it. Not really nonstop. The only thing that's really changed is they've just changed the screens, man. That's it, dude. Cap Montreal Auto, in terms of taxes to salary ratio, you pay a little bit more in taxes if you live in Quebec, but things are cheaper in Quebec. Groceries, car insurance, there's a lot of things that are cheaper in Quebec, so it really depends. It really depends. I agree, Moist Mustard, yeah. The 7.5 is a great plane, yes. I think the 7.5 is FlightFactor's best aircraft. I actually love flying the 7.5. I think it's by far their best product. I hope X-Plane 12 has a better rendering engine. Let's hope that doesn't crash. Same rendering engine, nothing different. Not able to stick around for landing, but I got 2 takeoffs. Have a great afternoon, Captain Crew. Sky Pilots, take care, man. Thanks for re-upping your membership. Appreciate you, man. Quebec, if you need daycare for kids, true, yeah. Now I see we use Microsoft Flight Sim more. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, I don't think they're going to do that, Captain Jared, but yeah. That engine animation, it looks like the fan blade's about to fly off. It's like oscillating. FlightFactor should focus when releasing the 777, the 787. Hope they will add a suitable EFB. I agree, yeah. Jamie Aviation, thanks so much, man, for the £2. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Really do appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If the aircraft had crashed the sim, I probably would have just canceled the flight. The fact that it wasn't the aircraft, it was the scenery that canceled that crashed the sim, I have to be fair and try and finish our flight, you know? Can't wait for X-Plane 12 because I'm sick of using X-Enviro because one, the clouds look horrible, blue effect, second, it's heavy on the frames, and all that's horrible. Can't wait for X-Plane 12. I agree. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks so much, Jamie. Appreciate you, man. Says, hello, Captain. Hope you have a great flight. Thanks so much, Jamie. Appreciate you, my friend. I hope you're having a great Thursday afternoon. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with us today. I really do appreciate it, man. Like I said, we've got a crazy weekend. On Saturday, it's my birthday, right? I can't believe it's my birthday already. So Saturday, we're doing a birthday stream. We're going to be doing some Air Canada ops. We're going to be doing what we were supposed to be doing today. So I picked up some scenery. We're going to do some Calgary to Vancouver back to Calgary. I picked up that Calgary scenery. Remember a couple months ago we flew into Calgary and I was really wishing we had some airport scenery. Anyways, I ended up picking up that scenery. And is that the... It is, isn't it? It's this guy.
Captain, I regret to inform you that the chief flight attendant has been killed.
I love how it says that. Captain, I regret to inform you that the chief flight attendant has been killed. If you spam that way he doesn't try and, you know, talk to you. I'm turning 34. Crazy, man. Happy birthday, Captain. For me then, sadly, I won't be able to join on Saturday. That's all right, man. XP flew the 7.6 yesterday. It made that ding-dong sound. Yeah, you just have to spam it so it turns off. Cap, you're the 16th of July and I'm the 15th. There you go. Very cool. Ultimate Weather XP is pretty good for cloud textures. No. I mean, everybody's got their own opinion, but no. X-plane weather and clouds is just, they're just not good. Not good. Not good. Your 18th birthday was yesterday? Very cool, man. Yeah. I saw that, pilot. Yeah, pretty crazy, man. I saw that, man. Yeah, I use enhanced skyscapes. I prefer enhanced skyscapes. I think it's the best option out there, but it's still not very good. Like, it's decent, but you know, especially when you look at like the weather in Microsoft Flight Sim, and then you have to jump back to this. It's, yeah. Thanks for the stream. I unfortunately had to put down my 11-year-old spaniel this morning. That sucks, Porter. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Never a fun time, dude. Never a fun time, man. Would you rather have lots of storage taken with V-states or not so much storage taken with Ortho for XP? I don't know. Depends. They both take quite a bit of storage space. Use X-Enviro and you're in love? Oh man, that's probably one of the worst ones out on the market, dude. I hate to burst your bubble, but that's, yeah. X-Enviro is hot garbage. Steamingly hot garbage. Looks like shit, runs like shit. Yeah, just not good. Do you like the Peterbilt trucks at ATS? Yes, I do. I own one. When we get back in the Q400, hopefully soon, actually, WestJet Vancouver, I'd like to do some Q400 ops. You get around 50 FPS everywhere I go? Sure, you must be the only one. Call to Wing 787 for Microsoft Flight Simulator is expected to release by Q1 2023. Is that what they said? I didn't hear anything, but that's good news. Good news. What's the best wide body mod for Microsoft Flight Sim? I don't know. We don't really have a wide body yet. I'm patiently waiting for Aerosoft and their 330. I hope we'll get one. We're on the positive vibes today. Yeah, big time. Would you rather have a Magnite 787 or the FlightFactor 7.6? 7.6. Yeah. I can't play X-Plane after the Phoenix and the PMDG. Yeah, it's real hard, Michael. I agree, dude. Real hard, man. Just had an engine failure? Uh-oh. I'm starting to get addicted to the 787 from WestJet. It looks cool, and it fits into WestJet's fleets. Yeah. You're excited for the 777 V2? Yes. About the 400 as well. Got the feeling that X-Plane devs try to squeeze every penny out of its customers. Why doesn't it say that it's in beta on the store page? I agree, man. I agree, Papa Charlie. I agree, dude. Guys, can you bear with me here for a second? I'll be right back. Alrighty, sorry about that, guys. Jonathan, what's up, man? Thank you very much for 16 months as Hicat back in X-Plane. See, how are you? I am doing well. How are you, Jonathan? Good to see you, man. Yes, back in X-Plane for probably one stream. I don't see us sticking around in X-Plane, but that's just me. Hi, Cap. Got to head out. It was fun so far. I'll catch you later. See you in the next one. Take care. Take care. Unrealistically stupid. I'll see you around, my friend. Sorry if I missed anything else, guys. If I did, feel free to put it in chat now. Hey, Cap, what's your current thoughts on the 767? Feel like this is either a free or a $10 upgrade. I don't really feel like this is a... I don't see this being a $30 upgrade. That's for sure. To be honest, I reinstalled X-Plane 11. I'll probably do like one flight and wait till they get the Phoenix 320. Yep. And out there. Thought the 400 was going to be a 15 USD expansion. Yeah, it should have been free or $10, you know. Hey, my friend, which X-Vision preset am I using? No X-Vision. I'm using Enhanced Skyscapes. A JetBlue in Oslo? Jesus. Personally, I don't trust flying the 7.6 in real life. They're too old and dangerous. No, that's not. How's the wing flex? Just like any of the other 7.6s. Do you use any improvements from the org store with Skyscapes, or is it just a plugin? Just enhanced Skyscapes and Ortho. That's it. You're diverting to Huntsville? Oh. Have I ever done any hardcore plane spotting before? Not really. I did a little bit at Toronto when I was there, but nothing crazy. Is there anything for free to enhance skies of X-Plane 11? I don't know about free. I really don't know. Favorite freeware aircraft? Probably the Zibo 737. I've been flying Microsoft Flight Simulator waiting for X-Plane 12. These clouds look awful. I agree. Yeah, I really hope they do better clouds. Ian, what's up, man? Good to see you back. How are you? the latest 1.51 update? Yes, it is, probably. Best Boeing products for X-Plane? Probably the freeware Zebo mod. I really do enjoy the FlightFactor 7.5 as well. I think the 7.5 is FlightFactor's best aircraft. What's the plan for this weekend? We're going to be doing Air Canada ops on Saturday for my birthday. We're going to be going from Calgary to Vancouver, back to Calgary. And then on Sunday, we're going to be going Vancouver down to San Francisco, another real-world Air Canada op. Vancouver down to San Francisco. And then Monday, we're doing a long haul for the Orbex Fly July and our 68,000 subscriber special. So we're going to get, we're going to be doing 10 giveaways on Monday. So we're doing a long haul. We're going from San Jose to JFK in Microsoft Flight Sim. There is a cabin, yes, Dan. I really haven't looked at it. I don't fly to look at the cabin, if I'm being honest. I feel like many X-Plane developers, Dankus Osprey, to be honest with you. What Canadian scenery would I like? Canada for X-Plane is already doing pretty much all the Canadian scenery. All the major airports, at least. I'd like to see somebody do a different Toronto and a different Montreal. Because global art sucks. Are we doing the 7.6 this weekend? Absolutely not. No. What plane are you using on Monday? Yes, the A320 JetBlue. Flew Air Canada A330 from YUL to ALG. I'm a bit surprised that they bought them used. Yep. Those clouds look nice. This is enhanced skyscapes. You can put exclamation point clouds in chat, I believe. One and done, Harry. Don't worry. Explanation PC specs. Put exclamation point specs in chat. Do you use a texture mod or default scenery with some add-on airports? Default scenery with add-on airports, Captain Ian. Ortho for XP or Vertical Sim V-States beneath this. What about Windsor? I know they have Dash 8 services. I don't know, dude. I've never flown in the sim or real life into Windsor. Going VATSIM cap? Yes. How unsuccessful does someone have to be to stream on their birthday? Wow. It's a great one, dude. Did you think of all that? Did you think about it all by yourself? It's pretty good, man. How about it falls on my schedule? I stream Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So it's a Saturday stream. I'm not going to cancel stream just because it's my birthday. I'm 34. I don't It's not a big celebration anymore, man. It's not like I go out and go party and get drunk with my friends. I get to come hang out here, stream with my buddies, and then I go have a great family dinner with my friends and fiance and loved ones. People are so unbelievably stupid. It's just blows my mind, man. Blows my mind, dude. You're a big fan of simulations game? As am I. As am I, man. Absolutely it is, Paul. You got it, man. You're only 34, you look younger. Thank you. Some people just have zero common sense and it shows a lot of the time. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yo, Cam, hope all is well. Currently my last few days of quarantine. Glad to catch a stream. Nice. Hope you're feeling better. Hope you're feeling better, my man. Just found out Enhanced Skyscapes does not support VR the hard way. Uh-oh. That sucks, dude. Oh yes, he wins the special award for the day, don't worry. He wins the special award for today. Louis, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Back of the bus, the short bus. How about we all chill and enjoy the stream? No need to ruin a Thursday stream. I agree. Huh? Thinking about upgrading the TCA Airbus pack as an early birthday present. There you go. Nice. Sweet, dude. Do I have any summer plans? I do. I'm going away to PEI, Prince Edward Island, next month. Middle of next month. With the fiance. We're going out for a week. The special award. Yeah. You have to understand, dude, some people just have like a one-track mind, right? People just have one-tracked minds, dude. They don't think about, you know, different perspectives and other lives and stuff like that, right? They only think about like their life and very one-track minded. There's a lot of people like that out there, chat. A lot, man. Senior question from Montreal and Toronto. What is wrong with the X-Plane scenery? Bad textures, bad model? No, the texturing's fine, the modeling's fine, the performance, you get like 25 FPS. It's absolutely terrible. The way that they layered their scenery too, Captain Lee, I don't know a lot about scenery development, but the way that they layered their scenery, it's apparently it's done very weird and wrong, and that's why there's such a performance hit. I'm dying to visit Canada, but wanted to finish up my ATPL first. Nice. Hell yeah, dude. Canada's a great place, man. A lot of beautiful places to visit here. I can always, like, if I'm being honest, East Coast and West Coast. West Coast is probably the best, in my opinion. East Coast is not far behind. There's, that's, if you really want to truly take in Canada, you got to visit the coasts, man. Good afternoon, Captain. Stuck out at an ammo point waiting to shoot today. I use this downtime to eat, sleep, and clean my weapon. Reason, nearby range fire. Got you. Got you. I have never have FPS issues in X-Men except for Louisville UPS hub at night. Only time my FPS takes a crap. Did you update it mostly, Mustard? I know that they put out a new version of it. You're an idiot, dude. Crybaby, he calls us. Oh man, do you know what gets me through the night? JXZ, just how good my life is, and apparently how shitty your life is, man. Thank you though. Thanks for coming here. Usually, it's the people that don't have what you have, of course. 100%, Captain Ian. 100%, man. There isn't a train you can be that's supposed to be really good. A train, yeah. Yes, actually there is. The is it the Rocky Mountain Express or something? The Via Rail, the one that goes through the Rocky Mountains. It's really, but it's like crazy expensive, dude. Crazy expensive. I just want a good 757. Imagine a good 75 could look on Microsoft Flight Sim. There's like 3 in development, Jordan. Maybe. I landed it with only one engine, a little bumpy of landing at like 170 knots. Hey, man, you put her down. That's all that matters. There's some weird, like, you see that right there? Weird OSM data. It popped it up. You're excited for the 350? Yeah. Do you prefer night flying or day flying? I prefer day flying just so I can look down and see the beautiful, beautiful scenery, you know? Rzeki Design Chicago scenery has a bug. Developer does not care. There's a huge bump on runway 28 left. Crashing your plane. Still not fixed since 2019. Do you have any ortho for the area, Dankest? Could be the ortho, man. I've seen ortho have those issues. But yeah. Cat, people have no social skills. You're amazing. You protect us from so much, and we appreciate you. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, too. It's okay, man. Listen, I've been doing this long enough to understand and to deal with those special short bussers. Don't worry. Listen, dude, like I said, when you become a streamer, there's always people out there that feel that they can do it better and that they deserve the opportunity, not me. It's one of those unfortunate things, man. It's weird. It's like one of those only professions in life. I'm sure there are other professions in life, but it's one of those only professions where like jealousy is just rampant. You know what I mean? Like people get like upset jealous. And I get it, man. Like I get it, dude. Like I like subconsciously I understand like why, like, man, like, yeah, dude, like trust me. Like I get it, man. I live a very peachy lifestyle. You know, I get to fly from my living room. I get to fly airplanes and I get to hang out with you guys and I get to do stuff like that. But like, I just, you know, like if anything, man, it should just be a testament to like work hard. Like, you know, if I can do it, I firmly believe that anybody can do it. I don't have any aviation knowledge, nothing. And look what I've taught myself. Yeah, it's just crazy, man. It's crazy, dude. Yeah, exactly, Mustard. I mean, yes, you're 100% correct. Like I tell my friends when I talk about it, I've never worked so hard for something in my life. You know what I mean? Like there's no days off. Like if I'm sick or I don't stream or something, guess what? I don't get paid that day. I don't make any money. So it's, you know, there's also self-discipline is unbelievable what I've taught myself and kind of like how I, you know, there's no boss. I'm my own boss, right? There's nobody here pushing me forward. There's nobody here but myself saying, you know, get your ass in gear, do it. You got to do it, you know, like that's it, man. I just hope it doesn't load lights in, Johan. You know, kind of like an X-Plane right now when you fly by, it like loads lights in sections as you go. I just hope it doesn't do that, you know? Put in a mass amount of work to get this where you are so people can be jealous as they want. It's just crazy, man. Any issues with Bird? XP72 had a glitch last night with his transponder. Had to use the keyboard to punch in the squawk code. Nope, I haven't had any issues, John. I think they pushed a big update after XP went live yesterday. Yeah, no, I haven't had any issues. C28.
Captain, we had a small situation back here in the passenger cabin.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, John Franco and I beat the crap out of him, have him zip-tied and duct-taped. We tossed him in the front lavatory after Smitty blew it up.
Uh-oh.
He's out, but notify Denver.
Huge show floaties to you, man. Thank you very much. I will notify Denver. I'm surprised we don't have an air marshal on board. Is there an air marshal on every flight? Oh, that sucks, Johan. Sorry. Yeah, that does suck. City lights switch on as you get closer. Yeah, that's so archaic. I mean, luckily we have the mod, but yeah. Of course, Captain Jarrett. That's usually how it goes, man. That's usually how it goes. Hey, Captain, what monitor do I have? Ian, you can put exclamation point monitor in chat. Hoping X-Plane 12 won't load those beautiful airport sceneries when flying at 36,000 feet, man. Cap, you're in Kansas City Aerospace and there's Center online. He hasn't told me to call him. Oh wait, he did. Please contact me on 127. He did say that. 125.725. My bad. My bad, chat. I think I have to go inside the airplane and turn it on. Kansas City Center, sorry for late call, Delta 2249 Heavy, flight level 360.
Delta 2249 Kansas City Center, squawk 0422.
Why?
2229, radar contact, 3 terminals, north of the Tulsa VR, flight level 360.
That checks, thanks. Delta 2249. Sorry, we had a sim crash. That's why we had to log off and log back in.
No worries.
All right. Cool. There we go. With KC Center. Thanks, guys, for pointing that one out. Appreciate that. They're not on every flight. Usually the more popular long hauls. Got you. Hey, now, careful. I have M240B machine gun within an arm's reach for me. Trying to qualify on this bad boy in a gun truck today. Nice. John, I got a question. Do they is it just, do you have to be static, or are you going to be driving around? Do you have to be driving around and hitting targets and stuff? I guess they fixed the transponder bug? Yes. They did that one, and there was the other one, yeah. Someone being with a 3K rig and he's still driving his own. Hey, man, yep. Got you. Cap, where's the ident button on the 7.6? I believe it's in the middle. I just use the client, but I think it's right. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, you just push it in. Yeah, you just push it in right there. I think I just did that again. He's probably going to see the plane flashing on his scope. My bad. Yep, Captain Rad, it's alright though. What can you do, man? Hey, Cap, just bought a 3070 from Amazon Prime Day, and I have a 1050 Ti right now. Can't wait to up some graphics on Microsoft Flight Sim. Nice, dude. Yeah, for sure. For sure you'll be able to do that. Yeah, it is Sky Type, for sure. What USA X-Plane scenery would you like to see? USA X-Plane scenery? Oh, I don't know, man. I do not know, my friend. There's too many. Too many to name. Ruben, what's up, man? Welcome back. When is the 380 coming? I'm not sure, Was. I'm not sure, man. PSA for all the new GPU owners. If you're using a riser cable to mount vertically, make sure your riser cable is a PCI 4.0. Don't be like me. There you go. Sadly, going to miss your both birthday streams. I'm flying to Faro on Saturday, so happy birthday when it comes. Nice, dude. Thank you, Skyflyer. Enjoy your trip, man. That sounds awesome. How does this fly to a 7? It's a lot heavier, that's for sure. CWA. It definitely feels heavier. We need a good IAH to be... I'm obsessed with that airport. I thought we had a good one. Maybe not. No space after the exclamation point. ZSIM pilot in all lowercase. He got Mr. Shared Cockpit streams with Jeff. Yes, hopefully we get some more of those. I think Jeff's done with X-Plane, to be honest with you. I don't think we're going to see Jeff back in X-Plane. So we're gonna have to wait for one to come out for Microsoft Flight Sim, a legitimate one, you know. He got watching from Hawaii. What is KDEN? KDEN is the airport, Denver International. KDEN. You forgot VPilot has an ident button? Yes, very easy, SkyTime. That's what I do. Like for some airplanes don't work, right? Like you said. So yeah, you ident that way. I think Jeff isn't the only one that's done with X-Plane, correct? Yeah, I mean, hey. Yeah, it's like I said, it's tough, Danny. I want to come back, man, because there's certain airplanes that I want to fly. Like I really want to fly the Q400 again. So, you know. What graphics card do I have? I have a 3080. Yeah, it's bad, SkyTime. I agree. Shane, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. How are you? Yes, Gary. There's no, yeah. They're kind of just like, here it is. Here. Take it.
Delta 549, same mark number.
Thank heavens for air conditioning in this gun truck while not moving. Come out in the triple-digit heat. Yeah, saving you. But the trees. Yeah. Apparently everybody uses X-Plane for VFR flying. The Spine Crusher 400. Ruben, the guy in Punta Cana, yes.
Delta 2249, say your Mach number.
Mach point 810 for 2249 heavy.
Delta 549, I have no idea how you're doing Mach .2. But going faster than the guy in front of you who's doing Mach .8. So, unless you're looking at the wrong number, I'm not really sure where you get that from. It was Mach .82, Delta 549. That makes so much more sense. Thank you, sir. November 411, Hotel Zulu, Quebec, Tulsa Approach 124.0.
I thought we hit Stanley. Okay, we did.
124.0, thanks for the ATC. Delta 549, maintain Mach .8. 0.8, 542.
Which center is talking? That's KC, Kansas City Center. Yeah, that's probably the play, Dankus, to be honest with you, man.
Hotel Zulu, Tulsa Approach, Tulsa Altimeter 3004. Plan runway 18 right.
Caps, is there any documentation for airliners' real-life cost index? I think that's company dependent, Captain Rad. I think like you'd probably have to be like a pilot for like Lufthansa and I don't even think it's the pilots that choose it. I think it's like dispatch, isn't it? like flight planning and dispatch ops. Pretty sure that's what it is.
1.78 or less. 78 or less, 549.
MS 2020 is more of a sim for graphics, but X-Plane is more realistically with physics. I don't think MS 2020 has gusts to their wind. Yes and no. You know, the more and more these airplanes come out, the more and more you're seeing external flight models. So, for example, the PMDG and the Phoenix, they don't use, you know, like they have their own flight model. They're not using the flight model that's included with Asobo and Microsoft 2020. So, I think as more and more airplanes come out and as more and more the simulator gets tweaked and stuff, it's going to be better and better, you know? But, like, again, I can't stress this enough, man. Like, from a sim pilot's perspective, like, I totally understand that if you're a real-world pilot and you're using the simulator for training, then yes, I 100% agree with that. But, like, if you're not a real pilot and you're just simming, which 90% of us, 95% of us are, then in reality, what does it matter if we're chasing the most perfect flight model? Do you know what I mean? Is it worth sacrificing all of the benefits of how pretty the simulator can look in Microsoft Flight Sim because of flight model? Like, I don't know, man. To me, like, I just learn, you know, like I just spend time flying the PMDG and the Phoenix and I learn it. And to me, it doesn't really end up feeling all that different than X-Plane. You know what I mean? Like when I'm flying these airplanes.
What's your slowest practical Mach number? We can go Mach 7.6 if you want.
Do Mach 0.76.
7.6 at the 549.
Level 549, what were you doing earlier?
We were Mach 0.82 and then I reduced to Mach 0.8 and then we went down to 0.78, 542. 549, apologies.
You've been doing 0.82 ever since you started talking to me?
Sort of.
That's weird. Alright. Because there a little while ago, once you got separated from everybody, you sped up about 70 knots, so I'm not really sure what happened there.
I thought there was a list of worldwide airline cost indexes. No, I don't think so. Did your game take longer to load since installing AIG model matching? No, I don't think so. Pilots are allowed to change the cost index in flight to improve performance of the engines, gain time, make shortcuts. I do it all the time. There you go. That's kind of cool. So there's an equation that takes fuel, distance, weights, and CG into
Delta
account.
549,
Gotcha.
let's do this. I need you to fly level 340 or fly level 380, and then you resume Mach 0.81.
We'll go to 380 Mach 0.81.
I feel as if once Austin wants X-Plane to be a sim for VFR training, and that's why he works so hard on the flight model, and now he's working on water, waves, and trees. Yeah,
549, apologies.
I mean, he is a VFR flyer, right? First and foremost, but yeah. Dumb question, how do I install the update for this plane? Get X Updater, Michael. If you look inside the aircraft, there should be an X Updater. Or if you purchase the airplane, should come with an installer, I think.
Frequency change approved, November 417.
There you go, dumbass. That's awesome. Glad to hear.
November 411, Hotel Zulu, the airport, 12 o'clock and 14 miles, report to airport inside.
I agree, Travelino. Yeah.
1 Hotel Zulu, roger, contact Pulse Tower 121.2.
Does this plane have the 777 cockpit? It kind of does, David. It's like it's a mix. I'll show you. So the front panel here is of a 777. The autopilot panel, I believe, is still 7576, And the overhead is still a 7576. So, yeah. So basically this half is a 7777.
411 Hotels is the Tulsa Tower, the wind 18012, gust 17, runway 18 right, clear to land.
The yoke is for, yes, the yoke is from a 7.6 as well. Winglets come as an option on this variant. I don't think so. I think the 600s all have that. I think they all have. I think they all have that new 777 kind of wingtip. I think. Phoenix wrote me that the rudder issues, no authority when nose wheel is up, will be fixed with sim update 10. That's good. Very good. What's up, Bill? We'll be back this weekend, man.
City Center squawk is 4706.
4706, Delta 14 Winston.
Wonder if Xbox players can volunteer with Sim Update 10 beta along with PC just so Xbox servers can test it also. I'm in New York right now, so I can't even fly with it anyways. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they allow like beta testing for the Xbox. They might.
Step away for just a minute.
Just Chris.
Report back.
Got a 1447, you're radar contact right over Cape Girardeau, flight level 340, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 240.
Descend at pilot's discretion, maintain level 240, Delta 14.
Parking at Terminal Alpha. Right here. I'm going to park like right about there. So hopefully we'll vacate on Mike 6 or Mike 7. And it'll be nice into the ramp. Nice and easy. That's the plan, at least. So much hate on Reddit for Xbox users from PC users, especially when we talk about liveries. Yeah, I don't understand the hate thing, man, to be honest with you, but I don't know, dude. Listen, the flight sim community is a very special one, man. It's, you know, you have these quote-unquote elitists that feel because they understand how to fly their virtual airplane that their shit doesn't stink, and I think a lot of people also tend to forget where they started, that everybody has to start somewhere when it comes to flight sim. Some people are lucky enough to have their mom, their dad, their grandfather, their uncle, their aunt be part of the aviation world, and they've been taught from a very young age. And, you know, I'm not denying that there's some people that are not more talented than others, and some people are better at landing than others, and some people understand the concepts of flight and weather and winds and calculations better than others, but I just don't understand, man. I'll never understand. Like, we're
1447, all your descend via clearance here in about,
like, we're all here for the
5
same
miles
reason,
or so.
you know, like, whether you're on Xbox, whether you're on PC, whether you're on Nintendo Wii, it shouldn't matter, man. It should not matter. Whether you use your iPhone or your iPad, or you have a $5,000 PC with a 3090, and it's just crazy, man. Like, who cares, dude? You're all here for the exact same reason. The exact same reason. You're all here because flight sim. I'll never get it, man. I'll never get it. Even the simulator wars, like, who cares, man? Use whatever simulator you feel is best for you. If you feel like P3D is the best option, go for it, man. Nobody is stopping you. You feel like X-Plane is the best version? Dude, no problem. No one's stopping you. You feel like Microsoft Flight Simulator is the best option for you? Awesome. Go ahead, use it. Who cares? It blows my mind that people have to like come in here and like I'll be flying in Microsoft Flight Sim and they'll be like, oh man, you should be an X-Plane. X-Plane's so much better. It's like, or vice versa, you know, like when we fly X-Plane, it's like, oh man, Microsoft Flight Sim is so much better. You should be using that. It's like, dude, just, you can use whatever you want to use, man. You know? You use whatever you want to use, man. It shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter, man. Hey Cap, the developers paid you to paid you for your input in X-Plane 12. Would you do it? What do you mean? I don't think they want to listen to me, man. Tried with Flight Gear, went to FSX, then X-Plane, now Microsoft Flight Sim. All were great experience and I enjoyed every minute. Of course, dude. Absolutely. Dude, I remember using Flight Gear. It was free. It was free and I didn't want to spend crazy amount of money on flight sims. We've all been there, dude. Same for console wars, who cares? We're all losers that sat inside playing video games. Of course, dude. I mean, it's true, dude. Yeah. Hey, Gap, how do you listen to both VATSIM audio and in-game sound through the headphones? I can't seem to listen to both at once. What do you mean? Make sure that you go to the settings and you have it configured in your client. Because we all want to be pilots, but it's too expensive, so we play Flight Simulator because we love aviation. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. I look stressed. You can't even see me. I'm as chill as a cucumber, my man. I just had a nice stretch. It was great. Damn it, got called for a trip. I'll see you guys next stream. ORD is calling me. Dreading it, but I'll see you. Flight Sim Life. Take care, my friend. All the best, dude. Fly safe, man. Happy landing soon. Hey, Cap, have you ever used an FSI panel? Lets you load up a fully configured in any approach, any airport with so many options? I have not. Interesting, Phil. Cap, what is your favorite plane from Boeing? I don't know. Probably the 7-3. Flight Gear on your old Toshiba laptop? Dude, right there with you, man. Right there with you. Although mine, I had an HP laptop. Hey, Cap, enjoying your streams while I'm stuck at home with COVID. Oh, man. Hope you feel better soon, Kyle. When I get my S1 rating for YVR delivery and ground, you should come do a flight in. Of course. Did you turn on the radio effects? Yes, I can use it now, Yeti, because I have that audio mixer. So it has its own separate audio source. So it's not running through Windows now. So if you notice, like, it stays at one level, one volume level. It doesn't go crazy loud and then crazy. Some people are crazy loud. Some people are crazy quiet. It's just one level straight across now. Flight sim is cool, cruising at high altitude and enjoying the scenery around. People always argue about stupid things. Yes, 100%. Heard about the A320 doing an RMP approach into CDG Paris, the wrong QNH and ETC, which led to incorrect altitude reading. Very bad visibility, caused a go around with only 6 feet above the terrain. Jesus, when did that happen, Danny? Nope. It's either 1.8 meters above the ground or 1 nautical mile before runway threshold. Talking about a close call. Jesus, man. Thank you for addressing it. Some people aren't fortunate enough to buy all the things in the Sim PC. It costs a lot, so they get the Series S as the cheapest option. Of course, man. Dude, I totally get it, man. I totally get it. And, you know, just to throw what we were mentioning about earlier on Reddit, dude, I think the problem is, Captain Ian, is that I think why there's so much, like, quote-unquote hate or disgust towards it is because people on console have to end up paying for liveries, and I think that puts, like, a sour taste in people's mouths, and I think that's, like, the beginning of, like, where it kind of goes downhill from there, you know what I mean? 23rd of May, yeah. You just sub so I can see your beard. It is mustard, yeah, for sure, man. For sure, dude. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. I see your beard and feet. That's why we don't have rudder cams. No rudder cams. The thing that Flight Sim misses in Sensation, I believe, will be implemented in the future. Of course, man. As soon as we get, like, those suits, we're going to put on, like, our We're gonna put on like our G suit, you know, like one of those full motion suit things.
Correction, Bush 3 arrival at runway 30 transition. Sales altimeter 3012. They're landing northwest.
Like 1.8 meters is the height of me. I can't believe how close they were. Imagine passenger hearing that afterwards. Yeah, that'd be crazy, dude.
1447.
We need a heavy? We do. Oh, hey, yeah, we do.
The 30 transition.
I missed your review of the spread. I only heard it's not worth it. Any reasons? It's just not worth the price, Luca. It's just not worth the price, man. You know, a lot of people have been screaming at FlightFactor for quite a while to fix some stuff. It just, yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't feel like a $30 upgrade. Wouldn't want rudder cam, no point of an OnlyFans. Exactly. We need that. We need that for the OnlyFans. Absolutely, David. Doesn't matter, man. It's really aggravating to see people brag about what they have without looking at others don't have. Now, one thing I agree on is the fact that Xbox simmers are being robbed of aircraft. Yeah, you guys are being robbed of aircraft. You guys are being robbed of scenery. And more importantly, you're having to pay for liveries on jets and stuff like that, which is absolutely absurd. Now, I do, from like a marketing perspective, I guess I understand it would cost like Asobo and Microsoft would have to go and license these liveries if they wanted to include it in the game, and I could only imagine how much money an airline like Delta or American Airlines or JetBlue or Spirit would want to make that replicated model in Microsoft Flight Simulator. So I understand that perspective, but I don't think it's right that you then open up the market and you allow people to charge $10 for 5 liveries. To me, it's, yeah. On Simor and VAT Spy, we look like a mob of 767-400s and look sick. Nice. Can you fly the 7.5 again soon? I would love to fly the 7.5. It's, again, it's one of my favorite airplanes. We'll see, man. I think if I'm going to fly anything in Microsoft Flight Sim, it's going to be the Q400. That's one that like I'm really looking forward to flying again, so we'll see. We will see. Love how small the engines look compared to the fuselage of the good old 764. Yeah. Hope Oswald totally agree with you being dumb. I was fortunate enough to grow up with an aviation family, but totally understand. Thank you, Reed. Appreciate that, man. Hey, Cap, love your shows. Appreciate the hard work and the professionalism you do, sir. Great watching you in Wheat Ridge, Colorado. 2021, Kevo. Thanks, man. Appreciate that, dude. Thank you for the kind words, man.
1447, connection also approach 121.02.
That's why I called you. 121.02 for where's the connection? Anton, apologies for that long step away, but at the 5.9, report back.
You reinstalled P3D just to get the Majestic Q400. Couldn't wait any longer. Microsoft, plus it's one release sucks. Yes. I would, dude. Imagine a Q400 in Microsoft Flight Sim. That's going to be crazy, dude. Any word on the Q4? No. Someone released one, but it's absolute trash.
1225, canceling, you still up?
Do you agree with the fact that everyone seems to be following the tradition of A320s and MS-2020? I feel someone should take the opportunity for quality 321. I feel like Phoenix is going to do a 319 and a 321. It honestly wouldn't surprise me if Phoenix ends up doing the whole fleet. You know, if they end up doing the 19 or the 18, 19, 21. I think that'd be awesome. Yeah. How's the 674 going about the sensitivity? Sensitivity is nice. The aircraft feels heavy. I'm using the same profile as I fly the 7.6-200 and 300 and the freighter. So I'm using the same profile. It feels nice and heavy. Yeah, it feels like they may have tweaked the flight model just a tad. It feels very smooth, actually. Not as jerky. We did a 319 or 318. Well, if you think about it, how many 318s are even flying? There can't be that many 318s flying around. Majestic is working on it apparently, but no release date. Got you. It's good news. At least they're working on it. It would be great to have all those FlightFactor aircrafts to Microsoft Flight Simulator. That would definitely make me switch to MS 2020 100%. I don't know, man. I feel like, you know, as good as a developer as FlightFactor is, I still think that in the grand scheme of things, they're mediocre. And like, I don't mean that in a bad way. I feel like FlightFactor could be so much better. I just feel like they choose mediocrity and making money more than like actually being like quote unquote trying to be that best developer, you know? I don't know, man.
1447 St. Louis approach.
There's no A318 operators? Yeah, no. There's a couple, right? What's your opinion about PAX by TFDI? It's good, Gigliotis, yeah. If you're looking to add a little bit more realism, it's good. BA used to have some, yeah. The main operator is Air France. That makes sense.
Delta 1447 St. Louis approach.
An A321 LR XLR would be a game changer. Yeah, it'd be good, Dennis. I agree. Yeah. I feel like the 777 V2 will be a reintroduction into the community for FlightFactor. I hope so, Porter. I hope so, man. Hoping most plane devs, when X-Plane 12 comes out, will keep making X-Plane 11 because I'm not making the switch right when it comes out. I don't think you're going to see anything else come out for X-Plane 11. I think all the next, like, all the major releases are going to be coming for X-Plane 12. But yeah, I don't, I agree, kind of. Like, it's difficult, man. It's difficult because you have to, like, wonder, like, how much tweaking is going to have to get done to X-Plane 12 before it becomes flyable and before it becomes something that, like, you know, we're ready to fly in. As for FlightAware, 2 A319s from Air France right now. There you go. Yeah, an A321 LR XLR, that'd be cool. Are you going to fly the Headwind 330 Neo? I don't know, man.
Delta 1447 St. Louis approach, yep, sir.
Alright, let's check when our descent is. Descent's in 140 miles. Okay, we've still got quite a bit of time. Hey, Gap, what's your opinion on the PMG 73 aircraft? Flying it now, I'm really loving it. Yes, I enjoy it quite a bit.
1447 St. Louis approach. South of 3012, plan the visual departure, turn light 30 right. Instead of maintain 5,000.
First flight in X-Plane 12 will be the 340 from Santiago
30 right.
de Chile to Frankfurt. Sheesh, you're going all out for your first one.
22 to 49, turn 30 degrees right, short vector for a sequence. And, Denver.
30 degrees right for sequence. Delta 2249 Heavy. Alright, so that's going to put us at, he said 30 degrees, 310. Heading. Just landed in Denver. Nice. A lot of bugs in the headwind. Tried it and had to load it 4 times to start the BATS and GPU button. Jesus. Winds are calm. Nice. Do you recommend getting the 400 or wait for future updates? I'm thinking about getting it tomorrow. It's really up to you, man. It's really up to you, dude. If I'm being, like, completely honest with you, I don't think it's worth $30. I think it's worth, like, $10, $15 max. I definitely don't see it worth $30. But, you know, that's just me. That's my personal opinion. I don't want to, you know, I'll leave it up to you, man. If you think it's worth $30 and you think you're going to spend you think you're going to spend your $30 worth to fly it, then go for it, man. Yeah. Lots of farmland down there? Yes, lots. Lots and lots. What's $30 to upgrade? If you already own this airplane, like a lot of us do, it's $30 to get this specific variant. the 767-400. What is the worst plane that I've flown on stream? Probably the Peter Hager 380. That airplane is just... I don't even know where to begin, man. I don't even know where to begin. No, it's actually a decent airplane, Spoozy. It's just old, man. That thing came out for X-Plane 9.
Let's go. 1447, cleared visual for turn 930.
Really seems like X-Plane is outdated at this point. Yes, it is. It is. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
The 2249, you can expect to be on this heading for another minute and a half. And then I'll have you dark Garden City.
Sounds good, thanks. Delta 2249. How much is the Tola C321 Neo? I'm not sure how much the upgrade was. I thought it was $25, maybe $30, something like that. You have to keep in mind you're getting two versions. So with the Neo, there was the LR version and the XLR, I believe. And then you get two engine variants. And then there's a bunch of other stuff that happened with the Neo. Cap Dash 8 versus ATR. Gotta go with the Dash 8. I've never really flown or seen the ATR. Yeah. You imagine the 350 won't be updated to X-Plane 12? I don't know, man. It's kind of crazy that, like, Tolis ended up coming in and basically saving that airplane, and then nothing was done afterwards. You know what I mean? Like, Tolis came in and implemented it and got the FMC working and got all these things working. And then again, it was pretty much abandoned, you know? I'm pumped for the ATR. Never had a chance to fly it in a sim. Yeah, I mean, I'm interested because it's something new to learn, right? And it's a turboprop. We need a turboprop badly, and because FedEx flies them. Like, FedEx flies them all around North America here. ATR ops and FedEx, like some crazy airports, you know. The ATRs have a really trash avionics, so things look like Cessna APs. Oh boy, that would be fun. Tolos Neo upgrade includes the Neo LR, the Neo XLR with respective engines, Pratt & Whitney or LEAP. See, I feel like that's like a $30 add-on, you know, $25, $30 add-on. That's appropriate. You're getting 3 new versions of an airplane and 2 new engines. This is a single variant of the 767, and it's costing the exact same amount. Yeah. ATR and Microsoft Flight Sim? Yes, someone is making one. What is the plane that you're waiting for its release? Microsoft Flight Sim or X-Plane, any sim you want. Quality Wing 787 in Microsoft Flight Sim. The PMDG 737-800. The
2249 KISS.
Correct KISS for Delta 2249. Thanks.
1447 Cadex Ellis Tower. Let's see, Cadex Ellis Tower 120.05.
All right, back on LNAV, direct KISS.
1025, leave my airspace to the west, Denver's offline for exchange first.
Alright, we'll go over to Intercom, have a good rest of your day.
Does the plane have an interior? It does. Oh wait, I have to unlock the door.
This is Southwest 8862, you receive me? Southwest 8862, Kansas City Center is about to close, so for exchange back to Intercom's first. So I can change you 1 to 2.8? Hey, firm. Okay,
ATR cockpit looks a lot like an Airbus. Interesting. What's the best aircraft on Microsoft Flight Simulator? Probably the PMDG 737 or the Phoenix A320. Both are absolutely awesome. Kelmo for 8 months. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate you, dude. Huge note floaties. Thank you very much for your continued support, my friend. Appreciate you, dude. Says this bird looks fun. Debating if I'm gonna get it. Hey, man. That means I'm doing my job, dude. It's completely up to you, man. I'm just here to kind of stream it and showcase it.
Where you are, sir.
Squawk is 5334. I'm at flight level 30, direct position Halleck.
232. I feel like it should be 242, no?
Yeah. You're inside control area space.
When you fly the Dash 8, which throttle do I
close
use?
out.
My honeycomb,
And so
right
it'd be
dog.
pointless for me to radar identify you and then terminate your radar service almost immediately. So you can go back to Unicom, sir. Okay, thank you, sir.
Aren't you ready for the EFB on the PMDG? Yes, hopefully we get it soon, like very soon.
Thank you.
Looks better than the Captain Sim. Yeah, but again, that's not a compliment. Like I feel like that's not a compliment you want to have. Having your aircraft, yeah, well, it's better than the Captain Sim. That's not. I feel like that's something you shouldn't be striving for as an airplane developer. You know, you should be trying to be like, wow, this looks similar to PMDG or Any Builds or Phoenix or something like that. You know what I mean? Like use a good quality developer, you know?
The 1447 month when able.
Got you, Porter. Should hop back in the RJ? We will, Sean. We will, man. Yeah.
The 1447 taking departure via Echo 2, Papa, and Charlie.
There you go, K-Buff. Yeah, man.
Remain this frequency.
I feel like the Captain Sim thing is so weird because they made some decent planes for P3D back in the day. Yeah, so apparently...
Leave our space to the west, number centers offline, free exchange approved. Get approved, Delta 549. Sorry for that misunderstanding with the Max. See you later.
So I guess what happened, Kyle, was Captain Sim used to be like a 5 or 6 man team. And apparently like the ones that were doing the systems and the coding and all that stuff, they left. So the only people left at Captain Sim were like the 3D modelers. Because let's be fair, like the modeling, you know, the modeling of the Captain Sim 777, like it actually looks decent, you know? The outside modeling, the cockpit, it looks decent. But it's, you know,
have a good day and thanks for the service.
it's crazy, dude. Like if I was Captain Sim, I would have done anything I can to try and get, you know, a half decent system model today. Unicom, thanks for UTC, man. We'll see you soon. 2249 Heavy. Do you know if the Quality Wing 787 project is dead? Nope, they're still in development, Diego. They're just being very quiet. I think the original owners of CS sold the company to someone. No, I don't think they sold it. Like I said, it was, I think it was a group of like 5 or 6 developers, and 3 or 4 of them left, leaving just the texture and like 3D modeling guys left. That's it. So the guys that were doing the systems and the coding and all that, they all left. They're not around anymore. 69 miles till top of descent. What a time to check in. 69 miles, friends. Do I think the 80 Sim or the CRJ is Aerosoft? Definitely the Aerosoft Rex Royce. The 80 Sim isn't necessarily bad, but the Aerosoft is like the Aerosoft for Microsoft Flight Simulator is actually pretty well done, man. You know, with the tablet and the EFB and everything that they have going on, it's pretty decent. I find that all X-Plane devs like FlightFactor were absolutely shocked by the Phoenix release, bursting their bubble. Yeah, 100%, dude. 100%. Listen, man, I don't want to name names because I really don't want to name names, but I've had multiple conversations with big-time X-Plane developers, and the thought process and, like, listening to the things that they're saying is just, it truly boggled my mind, man. You know, like a lot of them were approaching this thing like, oh, Microsoft Flight Simulator and Phoenix are just trying to turn flight sim into another big business industry, and that's why they're pricing it at $50. to try and get rid of all the other developers trying to make a name, small. And I, you know, to counteract that, I said, I don't think that's the case at all. I think if anything, it's just making everybody want to be better. You know what I mean? I think when you see things like the Phoenix drop for $50 and the PMDG drop for $60, it, you know, as a developer, that should just, like, that should light a fire to try and make your stuff better. You know what I mean? Like, I understand everybody's got different skill sets and skill points, right? I totally understand that. But if you want to play in this game and you want to play in the market and you want to sell someone for money, you have to be up to a standard. You have to have a level of standard where people, you know, can hold you accountable. That's how it works. You know what I mean? Like, that's how it works. Like, it's in what, like, you know, if you don't want to have people judge you and you don't want to have people upset at your product, then sell it as a freeware or sell it for $5 or $10 or something, right? I think the problem is a lot of these developers think like they're going to get rich off selling like airplanes and stuff, and I think we know that that's not the case. I think we know that like most companies like PMDG and Phoenix, like it's a major group of people, right? It's not like it's one or two people doing this and they're going to get rich off selling, you know, 10,000 copies of the airplane at $80 a pop. Like, no, like usually it's like groups of people, like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people. So I don't know, man. It's just weird, man. We're at a really weird time in this industry, and it's like as good as it is with like Microsoft and stuff like that, it's a very weird time right now. I feel like a lot of devs are desperate, and I kind of feel that this release is one of those desperation, you know, I truly feel like this is like one of many releases that I feel we're going to get. I feel the last kind of desperation thing was Tolus releasing the 340, but like releasing their big X-Plane 12 update months before X-Plane 12 was supposed to come out. They're kind of just trying to, like, you know, generate this false, I don't even know, man. I don't even know. Like, I really don't know. And I feel this is kind of like another one of those. I feel like this is FlightFactor over the last year, 6 months, getting little to no sales and them needing a boost. They need something to keep them going. You know what I mean? And that's why this is priced at $30 and this is what we're getting. As much as I don't want to say that, I truly think that that's what's going on. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Phoenix and PMDG realize that if you want to hit a wide scope, you got to find some middle ground in pricing. I agree, man. I agree. And, like, to be fair, you have to understand as well, right? There's a lot more people. Like, you're going to make a lot more money developing for Microsoft, just period, right? There's probably 5 times the user base in MS 2020 compared to X-Plane or something like that. You know what I mean? Matthew, what's up, man? How are you, dude? Aircraft's not bad. I don't. It's not a $30 update, that's for sure. It's not at all. This is, you know, maximum a $10 or $15 update. I'm not quite sure where they come up with $30. I think that's just trying to stay relevant, trying to make a quick buck off you know, off a dying whatever you want to call it. But yeah. Brian, good to see you, man. Hopefully that answered that. Is it true that FlightFactor is working on a 780? Yes, they are. Hey, Captain Hopewell as well. Super excited. Currently using Alienware R7. And just ordered a new PC from Digital Storm the other day. i7 127 with 3080. Nice, dude. That's a sweet upgrade. Enjoy that, man. Man, I just got my summer job money and I bought the Thrustmaster Airbus set. Absolutely loving the product, but hating how hard X-Plane makes it to set it up correctly. I agree, too, almost. Yes, it is an absolute pain in the ass. I do agree with you. Yeah. Yes, absolutely, TKC. Yeah. All right. We are probably getting close to descent. What do we got here? 27 miles. So let's pull some information up here. We are direct to... Where are we? We're direct to KISS right now. We need to be at 9,000 feet, 210 knots for Pearl, which is where we want to be. So let's go 9,000 feet, and we'll remember 210 knots. 9,000 feet is in and selected. Beautiful. Once we start our descent, we'll get our auto brake set, we'll get our ground spoilers armed, and there she goes. Yeah. Steve, what's up, man? Farm is good, dude. Yeah, everything's going well, man. Thanks for asking. The farm is well. So, Cup, are you going to continue with X-Men? Or are you going to go back to Microsoft Flight Sim? I'm going back to Microsoft Flight Sim this weekend, man. What's your opinions on the Phoenix? Really good, man. Especially after the first update. Upon release, it was a little bit... performance was extremely heavy. After the optimization patch that they released about a week after release, it's a really good airplane, man. Really good. Yeah, really good. Isn't there a 7.5 coming to Microsoft Flight Simulator? Yeah, there's like 3 developers making one, Preston. We're going to have a bunch. Yeah. Ever watch Jeremy Clarkson's show, The Farm? Yes, absolutely. Great show. Great show, Mustard. See, I don't have a farm like that, right? It's a horse farm. So it's just a bunch of horses running around eating grass and hay all day. Eric, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. How are you? Hope all is well. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you had a great shift. Hey, Cap, can't hear my ATIS and Microsoft 2020 when connected on VATSIM. Any tips? Shane, a lot of them aren't doing audio for VATSIM. Just on your client. So here's your client. Just double click on the ATIS and then go to messages and it should pop it up here. You know, so double click on the ATIS and as long as you're in messages, it should show you. You've got a real horse farm. There you go. Hey, Cap, how's the 7.6 treating you so far? Not bad. Not bad. Are you going to fly the Phoenix 320 on the weekend? No. No. Probably the Phoenix. Wait, did you ask the Phoenix or the fly-by-wire? We're flying the Phoenix, not the fly-by-wire. Sorry if you asked that. Where's our music? How did we already get to the bottom of the list? Why does your client look different from yours? Maybe you're not running the most current updated client. This is also VX-Pilot. So there's X-Pilot and V-Pilot, but this is the new X-Pilot. You should definitely be on this version. Cap, what auto brakes am I going to use? Probably 2. When's the Phoenix stream? Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We're going to be in the Phoenix 3 times this weekend. We've just flew the PMDG 737 for 2 weeks. Don't forget the St. John's, Spain leg. Yeah, we need to get the scenery for that one. Canadian. Anyone else having trouble with the Phoenix? Sometimes I can't even make a flight without the sim crashing. It's only with the Phoenix because the PMG works just fine. No, I don't have any issues with it. You feeling a butter today? Hopefully, Matthew. Yeah. Flying to where? We're flying to Denver. We just started our descent. I guess I'm going to bring the camera back on, actually. Starting our descent. Hello, hello. Mr. Mopar dude. How are you, buddy? Good to see you, man. Is Enhanced Skyscapes not updating automatically? No. You have to re-download it, I believe. Yeah. EGAP, should we get an FO side landing? No, I'd have to practice that, man. No way I'm doing that. Hey! This guy, Q8 Pilot, coming in, gifting 10 members to the channel. Huge no floaties to you, Q8 Pilot. Thank you very much, my friend. That is extremely kind. Guys, if you just received a gifted sub from the one and only Q8 Pilot, I shouldn't need any introductions. Huge no floaties to you, Q8. I hope you are doing well, my friend. Thank you so much for the support. I truly do appreciate that. That is unbelievably kind. Guys, let's get some love in chat. If you don't know who he is, please, please, please head over to his channel. Give him a sub. Give him a like. Unbelievable guy. One of the reasons that I got into doing what I do, and not only that, one of the reasons that I know a lot about what I'm doing now is because of Q8 Pilot. I cannot tell you how many videos I have watched from him tutorials, how-tos, and he's just an unbelievably nice guy. I really hope that in the future we're going to be able to meet one day in real life. Q8, I think it's going to be awesome, dude. Maybe at one of these Flight Sim Expos, you know? Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate you. And I see everybody in chat showing some love as well. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate that. Mark, thanks so much as well, man, with the €2. Appreciate that, Mark. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Really do appreciate you, man. You think Q8 just flew the Q400? Ooh, nice. How did that go? See, I need to get back into the Q400. That's the one thing that, like, keeps X-Plane somewhat relevant for me. I really want to see the, I really want to fly the Q400. Flew the Q4 in rough weather. Oh, boy. That's a spicy airplane to fly in rough weather, man. That is a real spicy airplane. How's the plane treating you? It's not bad, Mopar. I don't think it's a bad airplane. I just don't think it's worth $30. That's just my personal opinion. I just, you know, I'm fortunate enough that I have a YouTube channel and that I get things like this for free. I said it on my stream last week. You know, if FlightFactor hadn't reached out to me and sent me this airplane, I wouldn't be flying it right now. Do you know what I mean? We would be in Microsoft 2020. So, yeah, I was not interested in paying $30 for this aircraft, but they reached out. They said, we want to send you a review copy. They said, we're not going to hold back on, you can say whatever you want about it. The only thing that they wanted me to mention was that it was a beta. So any of the features that you see missing or any of the features that aren't working, that just to remind everybody that it was a beta and that all those features should be added in due time. And again, I kind of had a little bit of a conversation with them about that. I, again, was kind of confused. I was like, well, why are we releasing, why is X-Plane 11 getting a beta product? The end, you know, X-Plane 11's end life is near, right? We can see it. It's the life of X-Plane 11 is almost done. Now, that being said, it's still going to be a simulator that we can fly, but the development cycle, sorry, I should have said that properly. The development cycle of X-Plane 11 is almost dead, so I'm not quite sure why we're getting a beta product, other than there's things that were incomplete that they wanted to add that they didn't have time. But yeah, I'm just not sure. I'm just not sure. Love to give you your honest opinion, always, man. I mean, David, that's kind of, I've always built the channel around that, man. I've always, you know, I've always built the channel around, you know, I'm an average simmer, just like you guys, right? Like, yes, I'm in a little bit of a different position now than I was when I started the channel 5 years ago. When I started the channel, obviously nobody knew who I was. You know, I'm fortunate enough now that we've gained a big enough following that a lot of the developers notice that, and a lot of the developers come to me with either requests, or they want me to showcase a product, or they want me to do this, or they want me to do that. Yeah, throughout that, I've always wanted to maintain my integrity as far as being honest with you guys, because at the end of the day, you know, you guys are the ones that are going to have to spend money on this. So I would rather be completely honest with you guys and be upfront instead of, you know, just making a developer a couple bucks and then my name meaning absolutely nothing, you know. The Clash 4 into Denver, you got it, Preston. You got it, man. Can't wait for X-Plane 12, better weather, water interactions. I just don't expect the graphics to be on par with. Yeah, I mean, that I agree with that 100%, Matt. As long as you're not going into X-Plane 12 thinking that it's going to be Microsoft Flight Simulator, I think you're going to be fine. For me, I'm excited to see new weather. I'm excited to see new lighting. That's what gets me excited. I don't care about the trees. I don't care about the water. Those are stuff that I don't care about because I fly commercial jets, right? I'm flying at 30,000 feet all the time. So I, you know, trees and water to me are you know, on the bottom of the list as far as importance goes. For me, a new weather engine, new clouds, new sky textures, new colors, stuff like that. Those are big things. Graphically, I hope to see that it has advanced, you know, but I'm not quite sure. So we'll see. We shall see. Mr. Smitty coming in with the 41 months. My goodness me. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very much, guys. if you got them, please get them in chat. Let's get some damn it Schmitties. I want to see, pardon me, I want to see a sea of green. Some damn it Schmitties. Huge don't floaties to you, Smitty. Thank you so much for the support, man. Says, as always, it's been a pleasure to be part of this community and certainly being friends with Captain Canada. Here's to several more years. Huge no floaties to you. If you don't have the damn it Schmitty emoji, please feel free to also put the goat emoji. He is the goat on the channel. He is not a streamer, but he is just, if not more popular than I am. So if that doesn't speak volumes for what he's done to the community, I don't know what does. So thank you very much, Smitty. I appreciate you, man. I hope you're having a great Thursday. I hope I haven't been ranting too bad. Hopefully Smitty hasn't been here the whole time watching me. I feel like we've been good though, right, chat? We haven't been too ranty today. I feel like we're just, you know, we're kind of dissecting this airplane and trying to figure out just what exactly FlightFactor was up to and what they've done. I feel like it's been good conversations today. Nothing too crazy. Just gonna get the sounds turned up a little bit here as we descend in. Let's get a current update weather here. Denver is saying winds are now 270 at 11. Am I on live weather? Hold the phone here. Conditions. I'm not on. Why does it do this? David, thanks so much, man. I appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very much for supporting the channel, David. That is extremely kind. I appreciate you as always, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, now I've got real world. It wasn't on live weather. David, up into business class, the newest member. Huge no floaties, David. Thank you very much for supporting the channel, man. I really do appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I like the rants. They expose the truth. Sometimes. Elise is just a tad judgy. I just got here. I saw a little replay of the scenery crash. Bless X-Plane. You know what's funny, Schmitty? I don't know if I've ever had that happen. That's what Is X-Ambience Pro out? Yeah, right, dude. X-Scambience. He's probably cooking up some other scam going on over there, man. Oh, boy. We get a bit hard, but the crash didn't make it better also. Well, to be fair, I was very adamant and pointed out that the sim crash had nothing to do with the airplane. That's actually the first time in a long time. I'm not quite sure what caused... Like, I don't know why a scenery having an issue would cause the sim to crash. You know, usually in X-Plane, you'll get, like, errors or something won't show up in the scenery, right? It'll be missing, like, cars or ramps or something like that. So it was really weird that it actually crashed the sim, like, hard crashed the sim. So. Igor has not released the new X-Ambience Pro. Shake my head. And Kappa. Chakra, welcome back, man. I do remember you. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. Cap, flew the Majestic Q400. It feels so hard to land and maintain a center lane. I don't know if it's real life as well or the add-on. No, that thing is difficult, man. It's a handful, dude. The Q400 is no joke. There's so much like torque spin and torque, all kinds of stuff, man. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think because of the torque, I think it's notorious that like the nose veers off to the right continuously because of the torque spin. I think that's what it is. I think I remember that out of there, but yeah. Hey Cap, I'm able to fly with you on VATSIM even if I'm on Microsoft Flight Simulator and you're on X-Plane? Absolutely, Pimp Soups. Yep, 100% dude. You can. Sorry if you answered this earlier. I had to jump off. How you feeling about the Sens playoff chances after this weekend? Pretty crazy, dude. Pretty crazy, man. I feel like if they add another top 4 D-man, like a D-man, I think they're going to be real good, man. You add Giroux, you add DeBrincat, you add proper stability in goaltending. Yeah, I don't know, man. Looking pretty promising, right? Kept quiet. Wasn't X-Ambience or whatever supposed to release around last November? Oh, yes. Yes. Yeah. The addition by subtraction, yeah, get Murray out of there, absolutely, dude. And his terrible contract, it's over $6.5 million. The dude's played 20 games, in a season and a half with Ottawa, making $6-something million. Recap, what's the long haul for this week? We're going from San Jose to New York. San Jose, California to New York at JFK. Real world JetBlue A320 ops is what we're doing. Auto's future is very bright, dude. You got guys like Stutzla, you've got Josh Norris, you've got Drake Batherson, you've got Shane Pinto, you've got Shabbat, you've got Sanderson coming up playing his first year this year. Crazy, dude. Crazy, man. First impressions of the airplane. It's nice, but I don't think it's worth $30. I feel like that's a fair assessment. I don't think I think a lot of people in chat are going to agree. Is there a JFK scenery? There's one that comes with Microsoft Flight Sim, Preston. We're going to be in Microsoft Flight Sim. I know the feeling. I love that the Caps dumped Samsonov on the Leafs. Yes. Well, what's wrong with Samsonov? Because like Leaf fans are pretty excited. I've heard that he gets distracted very easily. Like he's kind of a his brain is kind of like he's just, yeah. They just traded Max Pacioretty for next to nothing. They had to, Smitty. They had no choice. They had to dump his salary, or they had to put somebody. So because of the way that they did it last year for trying to get into the playoffs, Smitty, they put a lot of players on long-term injured reserve, which takes the cap hit off the cap. But now everybody's healthy, right? Because they're, off season, they're going in. So it's crazy, man. The other upgrades in past were only like $15 for different variants in the same plane. I agree, dude. Brevity, that's one of the first things I said, man. I said this update is a $10 to $15 update max. There's no way that this should cost $30. I think the reason it's costing $30 is because nobody is flying X-Plane 11 anymore. Not that nobody, but a majority of the flight sim is being done on Microsoft. And I feel that this is priced because, a third or half of their clientele has gone to Microsoft, so they need to make some money somehow. That's why I feel like this one was priced that way. That's it exactly, not professional. Had a big injury a couple off seasons ago because he was driving an ATV around the Russian forest. Interesting. I'll never forget in the playoffs they had what was it? There was a Ovechkin was like screaming at him from the bench or something like that. Yeah, if you come across a new flight sim streamer, what about that stream would catch your interest enough to subscribe and keep you coming back? I don't know, man. It's a good question. Maybe their enthusiasm towards flight sim in general, or I don't know, man. It's tough, dude. Like, here's the thing. When I first started doing this, there was only like a handful of people that were doing the streaming thing. You know what I mean? Nowadays, like I say all the time in chat, everybody and their grandmother is streaming now. You know what I mean? It's difficult, man. I totally understand that it's got to be kind of hard. And like, when I first started streaming, the reason why I started streaming on YouTube instead of Twitch was because I felt that Twitch was too saturated. And this was like 5 years ago. Imagine what it's like now. I mean, I've done it on stream. I've gone over and I've showed the, if you go right now onto Twitch and you hit the Microsoft Flight Simulator or the Flight Simulator section and you go and you look how many people are streaming to like 1 or 2 people, it's insane, man. It's insane. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard, dude. It's a hard game out there right now. And I wish I had like a recipe for success type of deal. You know what I mean? I wish I could be like, oh, all you have to do is do this, and do that, and boom, you're good to go. But I really truly think that like, just like any type of like content creator or something like that, like it's a total shot in the dark, man. Like it's a lot of it is luck. A lot of it is persistence. Everybody always asks me, and like, I think they're maybe quick to forget that like, I streamed for well over a year to less than 20, 30 people. You know what I mean? Like I streamed for a very long time. Like it took me quite a while to build the user base that I have now. I'll never forget that, but it definitely doesn't come easy. That's for sure. It's not like it just happens overnight, And I think a lot of people as well get kind of irritated by that. I think a lot of people think like, oh, well, like I'm doing all these things right. And, I should have these viewers and I should have this. And I don't know, man. I feel like if you're going to do it, just do it for the right reasons, right? It shouldn't matter how many people. Even if you have 5 people watching, you should be blessed that 5 people are taking some time out of their schedule to come and watch you. You know what I mean? Yeah. That would be my biggest. Just do it for the right reasons, man. Do it because you want to do it, right? Don't do it because you're watching your viewership or you're concerned about your subscriber count or you're concerned about a donation. Don't do it for those reasons. Do it because you want to do it. Do it because you want to be there, you know? And be authentic. Yeah, I mean, exactly. And practice, man, practice. Because if I'm being real, like, I mean, you know, there's certain ways that you can do it, and you can be, one of the easiest ways would be, you know, be better than everyone, right? Like, that's honestly, like, without being like, you know, I'm not saying like you should have this attitude, you should have this, but like, you know, if you're more knowledgeable, or, you know, you have a really good computer, you got really good FPS, you're doing something, you know, there's certain things that will obviously get you there quicker than others. But yeah, it's tough, man. I wish I could give you like a more definitive answer of, like I said, you can do this, and this, and you'll be fine. But it's tough, man. It's really tough. All right, we need to be at 11,000 for croup. So I don't know what's going on VATSIM right now, but I can literally hear people like screaming and yelling at each other. Let's go to legs. We're going to go to croup. And we're going to populate that. We'll execute that. The airplane should take us direct to croup. We need to be at 11,000 for croup. So I'm going to bump this back up to 11,000. I don't know why you're beeping at me. That's fine. There was an issue last night when I flew into Denver. My terrain was just going crazy. Terrain, pull up. It was going nuts. So we're going to get that ready to go. I take the podcaster approach. I started with like maybe 10 people listening to a pod, and now I'm top 10 shows as a host of producer. I could have quit a long time ago. Hell yeah, dude. Absolutely, man. That's how you do it. Absolutely, dude. All right, let's turn the sounds up. Let's enjoy this arrival. Fingers crossed, chat. All right. And it's not that I'm not liking the plane 12 cut. It's, yeah, I mean, it's a 767, you know? It's not that I'm not liking the plane. I think the plane's fine for what it is. Yeah. All right, 190 on the speed. Let's go flaps 5 degrees. Mr. Daniel Barry. Thank you for support, Dan. I appreciate you as always. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very, very much for supporting the channel, dude. That's extremely kind. Guys, let's get some love and chat for Mr. Daniel Barry. Thank you, Dan. Appreciate you, man. 19 miles out, friends.
What the heck is this new VIP super chat stuff? Will it make me look more handsome?
Yes.
Will I get all the ladies?
Yes.
Does it make me look slimmer?
Yes.
Do I get a promotion if I send more of them?
Yes. 100%. Yes to all of them, Dan. Keep them coming. Huge no floaties, guys. Let's get some love and chat for Mr. Daniel Barry. Thank you, Dan. Appreciate the support, my friend. Very kind of you. All right, flaps are 5. We're looking good. What are we at here? We're 17 miles out. Let's select our approach speed today. We're going to be flaps 25 degrees. We'll add 5 onto that. 149. Man, we are a heavy airplane today. 149. How much fuel did we save? Now we're at 8.7. Okay, decent. A lot more than we should have, but that's fine. Go around's 11,000. We've got that. I actually think it's 9,000 on the go around. What is it? Climb to 10,000, then right turn. All right, so 10,000. We'll set that in. Yep, that's fine. I don't think I have my minimums in. What were our minimums? Minimums were on the ILS 3.5. Minimums, where are my minimums? Minimums, we're going to be on the Cat 1, 5634. Oh boy. We'll just go with radio. 200, okay? Yeah, good. Radio mins 200, good. All right, cool. Sweet. Looking good. 13 miles out. We start bringing our speed back down to 170. Looks like somebody just landed or he's just taking off. Oh no, he's on approach. Okay. Good, good. 12 miles out. Cap, why 2.5 instead of 3.0? What do you mean? What? Rooting for Dan to get those ladies? Yes. Yes, yes. Alright, hopefully no tail strike. Alright, 10 miles, drop the gear. Gear animations were always nice in this aircraft. Because he's rolling around her bed right now. Very nice. Alright, flaps 15 degrees. 8 miles out, let's get fully configured. 149 on the approach speed. Good. Sounds are all the way up. They sound kind of weak, but flaps 20 degrees. I do like that I feel like the animation here has changed a little bit more, but all right, flaps 25. There's the winds. Nice calm winds today, so it really shouldn't be an issue as well. Let's get our nose gear on. We're all set up top there. All right, landing checklist, gear down 3 green. Flaps 25 and indicated. Ground spoilers are in the arm position. Cabin crew has been advised. You guys have been advised. 1,000 feet. Let's have some fun, shall we? My airplane. My throttles. My airplane. All right, friends. Let's do it. Speed's a little bit low. We'll get that back up.
500.
Thank you. There we go. Back on track. Looking good. It feels really smooth, to be honest with you. Like I said, it doesn't feel as... sometimes I felt in the other 7.6 it was a little bit floaty. So this one actually feels nice.
Minimums.
Continue.
100.
A little bit high, that's fine.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Cut the power, hold the nose, hold the nose. Very nice. Reversers. Nose down gently. A little bit high off of the glide slope there, but that's okay. Kept it under 10 seconds. Decelerating. Knots, reverser stowed. We wanted that exit, but that's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Denver. And there we go. Cool. Auto brake off. It definitely, you know, as long as you keep the flare in check, it's nice. We got a little bit high up on the slope there. Had a little bit of, I couldn't really see the pappies, but got a little bit high up on the slope. We were about 50 feet higher than we wanted to be, but still. Got it down. In the touchdown zone. 8.5 second float. I feel like that's very appropriate for our 767. This airplane is very floaty, even on the best of days. All right, and welcome, friends. After a little bit of a mishap, if you will, with some scenery, we have made it down to Denver. And we're going in here, we're making a left, and we're going right here, right where it basically says Alpha November. Where we're going in. Cool. Better to be high than low. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Got a little bit off track, but that's okay. Cool. Let's clean up the spoilers. Clean up the flaps. And we'll take a look at the replay in a second once we get ourselves to the gate. Cool. And let's clean up some stuff. Landing lights are coming off. Wing light, strobe light, all in the off position. EGAP just landed at Kathmandu in the PMDG 73. Looks like a 777. Nice. All right, and let's go ahead and spool up the APU. We'll get the APU gen back online as well. EGAP, sorry, you got that one. If you didn't have rudder pedals, how would you control your rudders? It's a good question. I don't know. Maybe a hat switch? Probably the hat switch or something like that. There's a pretty decent hat switch on the Thrustmaster Boeing yoke. You could probably use left and rights on that. That'd be pretty good. All right, APU should be on. Do you use the twist on a joystick? For certain airplanes, yes. When I'm flying like Airbus and stuff like that, yeah, I do use the twist for nose wheel. I don't have it configured in X-Plane though, to be honest with you. Remember guys, if you haven't done so, please don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button if you did enjoy today's video. Thank you everybody for coming to hang out with me. I hope I was able to provide you guys a good look at this aircraft. Again, I'm going to stress this because I feel it needs to be said. Do I think it's a bad airplane? No. I think it's a great addition. I just personally don't think it's worth $30. I think at $10 or even $15, I think we're all happy. I don't think anybody's complaining at $10 or $15. At $30, I have a real problem telling somebody to go and pick this up. You know what I mean? For $30. If you're a fan of the 767-400, then sure, maybe this is geared towards you. Maybe that's something that you really enjoy. But for me personally, I believe there's only like 2 or 3 operators of this airplane in the world. I think we've got, a Delta, we've got United, and there might be a handful of other ones doing it as well. But yeah, it's, yeah, I mean, as you can see, like it flies fine. It did everything that it was supposed to do today. It didn't have any issues. So, yeah, take it how it is. If you want to, you know, if you want to fly the, if you want to fly a 767, you know, 400, sorry, then you know what to do. Japan flies them as well. There you go. Only Delta and United operate the 767-400. There you go. Gonna go in here. UPX and FedEx? No, I don't think so. I think they only operate the converted 767-300s. Why do you use the twists instead of the rudder pedals? For nose wheel steering, Imperator, for Airbuses. Nose wheel steering. So instead of, you know, kind of like a tiller like it is right here, it basically turns, you have a tiller instead of using your rudder pedals. That's pretty much what it is. Scrapyard uses them as well. Savage. All right, I guess we'll go into this gate right here. Alpha 43. Looks good. We'll get the nose gear off. APU is on. APU gen is on, so we're looking good for engine shutdown. Oliver, thanks so much, man. Appreciate you as always, dude. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very, very much for supporting the channel. That is extremely kind of you. Guys, let's get some love and chat for Oliver dropping the 5 Swiss francs. Thanks so much, Oliver. Appreciate the support, my friend. Thank you, thank you. Great stream. I was watching while flying the PMDG to Copenhagen. Nice. I love flying to Copenhagen, man. Haven't been in a while. We'll have to fly back. Thanks so much, Oliver.
Hi, Cap. All
Hey.
well, dude? Long
Yes.
time since.
It has.
Greets from Switzerland.
Thanks so much, Oliver. Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see if he brings us in properly, or if he brings us in as a 763 or a 200. I feel like my nose is about to smack into the side of this building. Alright, we followed him in. Park brake is on. Engine number 1 is off. Engine number 2 is off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Red anti-collision light is off as well. Welcome down. Like, why do the shutdown sounds sound 10 times better than the spool up, taxi, and takeoff sounds? Why do the... I don't get it. Why do the shutdown sound so nice? So bassy and filled with love. Yeah. Like, why doesn't it always sound this good? Like, what the fuck? That sounds really good. That sounds like, you know... Because beta. Oh, man. Daisy, stop. Chomping away on her leg. How much further did we go? Oh, I think he gave us the top line. Okay, he did a good job. We're in. You think we can get 2 jetways to attach to Sam, though? It's the real question. Probably not. Sam's attaching. Oh, it actually got the door. It went fine. There we go. Cool. Sweet. Not a bad flight, friends. Awesome. Turn those sounds down. Let's take a look at our replay, shall we? Back the sucker up. And we'll do our famous runway view. There we go. A little bit high. Nice flare, though. Nice flare. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That one was nice. Wind blew us off just a little bit, but a nice rudder correction there to keep us down. Nose down somewhat smooth and gently. Hey, we like it. We like it, we like it, friends. That was actually really good. I'm happy with that flare. Nice little inputs coming in. Looked real good. Well, everybody, that is going to go ahead and wrap up this live stream. I really hope you guys did enjoy this one. Again, one more time, if you haven't done so, please don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Don't forget to also hit that subscribe button. Fresh X-Plane content, fresh Microsoft Flight Simulator content, all kinds of good stuff coming your way. The next live stream is going to be Saturday, and it's going to be a birthday live stream. Pretty crazy that my birthday falls on a live stream schedule this year, so it's going to be a fun flight. As I am Canadian, and I do love my Canadian flights, we're going to be doing Calgary to Vancouver, Vancouver back to Calgary. That's going to be the plan for Saturday. I'm looking forward to it. I'll post the stream here in a second. It should be a lot of fun. I can't wait. And then on Sunday, we're doing a little bit shorter stream. I have a dinner on Sunday that I need to attend to. It's my birthday on Saturday, and then the fiance's dad's birthday on Sunday. So we're having a big barbecue for him. So I'm going to be... I got to be there for a certain time on Sunday. So Sunday, we're going to do Vancouver down to SFO. Again, another real world Air Canada A320 op. And then on Monday, we're doing our long haul Fly July and 68,000 subscriber special. We're going to be flying from San Jose, California, down to New York. We're doing a long haul, 5.5 hour flight, so it's going to be awesome. That landing looked great from there. Absolutely beautiful. A little bit heavy on the nose down, but we used it. We'll just call it aerodynamic braking. That's for sure. So, yeah, I think we'll see this jet again. I don't know when we'll see this jet again, but I think we'll see this jet again. It would be fun to do like some type of long haul. Pray to the X-Plane gods we don't have a crash, but it would be fun to do some type of long haul in this. It flies nice, I will say that. I really do enjoy the new flight model. It's definitely not nearly as twitchy as the default or the regular 767 or the 767 freighter. So anyways, guys, I look forward to seeing you guys all this weekend. It's going to be a great time. Busy Saturday, Sunday, and Monday here on the channel, but it is going to be a lot of fun. We wouldn't want it any other way. Music is coming on now. I want to thank you guys. Take this time now to thank all my mods, my donators, and my sponsors. Thank you guys so much for everything that you do for the channel. Without you guys here, this is not possible. So for that, I am forever grateful. Thank you to everybody who, is able to help support the channel with a monetary value. I truly do appreciate it. You guys are absolutely awesome. And thank you all very much for what you do, all your contributions, whether it's $5, $10, $15, whatever it is. You guys are absolutely awesome. And for that, I am forever grateful. To everybody else who can't afford to donate using a monetary value, I still want to thank you guys just as much. I understand during these crazy times it may not be possible to donate to a live streamer. I'm completely okay with that. Just the fact that you guys get to come in here and hang out with me, it was awesome. So thank you all so much for coming to hang out. I appreciate y'all. You guys know the plan for this weekend. I'm looking forward to it. Should be a blast. I look forward to catching you guys all on Saturday. Happy landings, my friends. Have a great Thursday. Have a great Friday. And I'll look forward to seeing you guys all on Saturday. Happy landings, guys. Peace. I don't know why it just popped me back up. Bye.
Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain.